You want to climb to the top of the mountain, don't you?
But which path will you take to get there?
And will it change
based on who's standing in your way?
7 Madden
NFL pros.
And 7
NFL rookies.
They know all the plays.
And how to elevate their game
when it matters the most.
Here we go, let's Madden.
Their perspective is different.
But in this tournament,
pressure is all the same.
Into the end zone.
Win and go on.
Touchdown.
Or lose and go home.
Oh my goodness.
There could only be one
left at the top.
Who will be the last man standing?
This is
King of the Hill.
Welcome into Madden Tuesday nights. Here's your first look inside the Snickers Players Lounge at our contestants for a massive King of the Hill finale between Joke and Drini. They're getting ready for a matchup worth $12,000 here tonight. Hello, everyone. Scott Cole back here with you, here to take you through the entire evening. I know we've had a few weeks now, but we got a superstar matchup between two former MCS belt winners here tonight. It's just one of the greatest things we got on tap for you throughout the evening. In prime time at 10 p.m. Eastern, though, we got Derwin James versus the World, presented by Oakley. And tonight's special guest is 3-time Grammy winner Anderson Paak. And we are incredibly excited for him to enjoy the show later on tonight. But before that, it's Joke versus Drini here in the finals of the King of the Hill ladder for the Madden Pros, a matchup of defending Madden Bowl champ Joke and 2-time belt winner Drini. Two of the absolute legends in our sport facing off with $12,000 on the line, and Joke with an opportunity to up his total to $30,000 over these last 3 weeks. But that's not all they're competing for. As the winner of the King of the Hill competition also takes home this trophy, we'll be sending it to the winner as soon as we can. Express mail, priority overnight, one of those quick things to get it right to them. Of course, the live finals of the King of the Hill NFL rookies is back next week. That'll be between Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos and CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys. Of course, Jeudy knocked off Henry Ruggs off the hill last week in an absolute classic. So he'll face off against his fellow first-round pick. It's the whiteout, CeeDee Lamb. But before we get to tonight's MCS Pros final, take a look back over these last 5 weeks. 6 Madden Pros have vied for this one final spot in tonight's King of the Hill finale against Drini. It's a win and move on tournament, which all began back on September 15th when young Kiv took down Boogs 24-14 for $2,000. Then Kiv moved on to play former 818 member Pavid. Of course, over the next hour, we'll bring you all the best moments from these matches to see how we got to where we are tonight. And we begin with week 2, where young Kiv fumbled on the second half kickoff, leading to a short field for Pavid. For the call, here's Nick Mazesco and one great user.
6-3, Kiv with the lead, and Pavid with the ball. Lamar Jackson dropping back to pass. One play, one score, dialing up the dot is Yuba City's own Pavid Lockhart with a touchdown to take the lead.
That turnover was big right before half.
Major
right at
play.
half, getting right on the kickoff.
Can he do it again?
If I were him, I would just stay in the end zone, but he's going to bring it out again.
You never want to challenge the Madden gods after a fumble because it always feels like they sometimes come in bunches.
Oh, yeah, it can. It definitely can. I've seen it happen. You bring it out like, no, I can't fumble again. Sure enough, you fumble.
Get absolutely bopped in the middle of the field, and just like that, you're behind the 8 ball. Kiv thought he'd be having his first offensive drive of the second half with a lead. Instead, he's down by 4. Lamar Jackson stepping up, quick throw, left side. Brandon Cooks with the catch. Former Los Angeles Ram, now Houston Texan. 10-6 the score. Pavid, one play, one score.
You also see Pavid out there with that new. Nice. I was about to say Marvin Harrison.
Guys, make sure you head on over to Gillette.com/Madden. Those are a really cool way to represent your favorite team. All 32 NFL teams. You can get yourself on custom handle. Check it out, Gillette.com/Madden. 2nd and 4. Lamar dropping back. He's got the corner out wide open. That's Jermichael Finley. Down to the 25-yard line. Oh, big hit. Trying to force another fumble, but Finley holds on to it.
You see both of these guys, man, they're kind of opening it up, man, bringing in that I form, mixing it up, not just running, bunch. Bo Jackson is obviously, still good at the receiver spot.
Wayne split out left, Screamer off the edge, just gets rid of it, throws it out of the sack, and still found a way to Bo Jackson, the ultra polarizing feature here in Madden 21, the throw out of sack.
Seems like the more and more the game goes on, the more it's out. You see people starting to dial up and find new blitzes, Not saying it's like Madden 20, but, they starting to find some heat.
There's Barry Sanders. There's what you were talking about earlier, the fighting through tackles, fighting for extra yards. You start to wonder, how did Kibb not score on the 1-yard line? Did Derrick Henry decide not to fall forward from some yards?
Kibb is just thinking about that like, yeah, man, that's a tragedy. You fighting for the first, but couldn't do it at the 1.
Inside the red zone. 2:43 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw to the flat. Jermichael Finley with the catch, and it's amazing how here in Madden 21, a simple pass to the flat turns into 7 yards.
Yeah, the flats are back in Madden 21, man. In Madden 20, it was no reason to throw those flats because those deep blues would come down and play there.
Sanders with the carry, left side, trying to fight through the tackle. Man, Pavin's run defense has been absolutely on point. Big shout out to everybody out there in the chat hanging out with us. Madden Tuesday nights, we got all great action coming up next. Henry Ruggs taking on Cam Akers. Ruggs, of course, won last week over A.J. Terrell, and it's all followed by Derwin James versus the world featuring Migos' own Quavo. You're not going to want to miss that.
Nice.
It's another hit at the 1-yard line.
He's going to no huddle. He's like, man, let's get right into this. Don't let Pavin set up his run D. I need to punch this in here right now.
He'll go to Perry,
Oh,
and
my
he
goodness,
stood
they're
up
ranking
at
it.
the 1. He actually lost a yard. Deja vu.
I tell you what, if Pavin stops him right here again at the 1-yard line, I'm going to have to go back and record these clips, man.
$4,000 on the line in this game. Kim, of course, won last week over Boogs. Quick throw.
Nice.
And Gronk drops it just at the end of that animation. He puts the pigskin on the ground, and Kim has got to be thinking, what do I have to do to buy 2 yards?
It's tough, and he's not run committing at all, so this what makes the defense even tougher.
3rd and goal. Lamar dropping back. Pressure off the edge. Pursued back foot. He's got him a laser from young Kim. Back across his body to Jermichael Finley.
Oh, that would have been huge.
That was as hard fought of a set of downs inside the 1 that I have ever seen. Pavin's defense so tough. Young Kim persevering and finding a way to retake the lead.
I'm not going to lie, that was a real nice throw by Kibb to throw that with Lamar Jackson. My Lamar Jackson would have threw that in the stands, man. I don't know what's different between him and me and maybe the controller or his stick, but my Lamar Jackson, there's no way he's making that throw cross body.
Just cut it out.
Don't know what Pavin was trying to do on that run, but Kim says, thanks for trying. Losing to the rookie, Isaiah
Maybe
Simmons.
he thought he wasn't going to hand it off, because it was a read option.
2nd down and 12. The winner of this game takes on Clef the God next week.
Bring him up.
He'll float this out. That's an inaccurate pass, and pretty good reason for that one. He was absolutely mauled in the backfield.
Okay, look over G. I see. How big he is.
Welcome back to Madden over G. 3rd and 12 underneath. It's Barry. He'll get some of it back, but it's going to be a 4th and 4, and you got to think Pavin stays aggressive here.
Yeah, he has to. You know, it's too late in the game to be punting.
I'll let this run all the way down. It is 13-10. Young Kiv with the lead as we head into our 4th quarter, presented by Snickers. 4th and 4,
I like this
huge
defense
down.
that Kiv is running. I mean, it's not screaming, but it's definitely bringing pressure.
It's making every decision tough for the 3-time defending Raiders Club champion. Playmaker up the field. The user isn't going to get there in time. First time we've seen Reggie Wayne make a play. The former Indianapolis Colt, now with Pavin's offense. Speaking of Raiders, how good did the Raiders look last night on Monday Night Football against Drew Brees and the Saints? I know the Saints didn't have Michael Thomas out there, but that Raiders offense, Darren Waller is a beast.
Yeah, and you know the thing about it, the Raiders, you know, the way they beat the Saints, I was like, you know, my Panthers might not actually be that bad. Because, you know, when you first lose to the Raiders, you're like, oh, my goodness, is this really happening? Did we just lose to the Raiders? But then they beat the Saints, you're like, you know, we might not be that bad.
Might not be that bad of a loss. They got a big test next week. They're not going to be in the confines of their new stadium. They're heading to Foxborough to take on Cam and the Pats, who put up an absolutely fantastic showing against the Seahawks, just coming up short, literally at the 1-yard line as Kiv's defense once again in the backfield. User, are you missing Cam yet in Carolina?
Am I missing him? Come on, man. Cam is showing out right now, man. Definitely missing him. We got Teddy Two Hands, and don't make me do that on stream. Don't make me slander my own team on stream.
Look at left side, top throw. No one comes up with that one. Lucky it wasn't going the other way. I don't know who was more disappointed in that read. Was it Pavin for making it, or was it Kiv that his team didn't come down with it? Either way, it's a 4th and 10. This one could. There's still plenty of time. Could be the ball game.
He is sending the heat.
The blitz is coming from Kiv's defense.
You already know to go get him.
Right up the seam,
nice.
He finds Jermichael Finley. Pavin with a clutch read. A second 4th down conversion on this drive.
Should have no huddle.
Last week, Kiv, dominant win over Boogs. I think the score a little closer than it looked. Kiv really was in control, especially in that second half. He found his offense and put up some points, and now he gets the joy of playing Pavin for $4,000, and the winner of this gets to take on Clef. 1st and 10. Clock down to 3 as it'll be back to the ground and pound. Wow, Barry Sanders had a lot of room on the left side, but Wilson says, hold on there, Barry. You'll just get 2. Madden 19 Club Champion. Pavin, 3-time Raiders Club champion. Young Kiv, Madden 18 champion. See the belts behind them. They want to let you know that they've got hardware. And they're looking for more. Trying to start off the season right. As there's the pressure, there's Kiv's defense. Absolutely smothered.
Kiv is sending the dogs, and trust, I'm taking notes. I am taking notes.
Now on 3rd and 15. Pavin's got to be careful. It's a 49-yard field goal from here. He can tie this up, but he doesn't want to make any mistakes. It doesn't get him points. As Lamar, only a 2-man rush from Kiv.
He bench pressed that
There's nobody
crosser. It's
downfield.
cooked.
That crosser looked like it was stuck in the mud. It got pressed back to last Tuesday.
Hey, man, he bench pressed that crosser to sleep, man. I saw that light blinking. He was like, man, it's cooked, man.
One lockup, man.
He got bench pressed so hard, user, I think he thought it was back in Madden 18. That's how much he got pressed into oblivion. As we're all tied up here with 2:09 to go. Credit to both these players. The defense in this game has been stellar. For two guys that tend to be pretty free-flowing offensively, no one's really gotten in a rhythm here because the defense has been so stout.
Yeah. You know, both of these guys mixing it up. You know, normally you see a lot of people running coverage, but, you know, you see these guys are blitzing. As you see him right here preparing the screamers to go get them. But unfortunately, his screamers ain't looking as good as Kiv's, you know, and that's one of the things we talked about last night on the podcast. This formation, you can still blitz this year, but it's only certain formations that can bring that heat.
Otherwise, you got to rely on your downfield coverage to get 2 sacks. As Lamar picked off. It's the rookie Isaiah Simmons.
Come on, man.
Current Arizona Cardinal, former Clemson Tiger, making plays for Pavin. Kiv's one bad read might have cost him the game.
Yeah. One bad read, that's all it takes. You know, and that's what we talked about. One bad read can cost you. And he really wasn't under any pressure. You know, under any pressure, just a throw that he could have scrambled or threw it away.
Y'all love one great user. We're really glad his name's not one bad read. I'm just saying, that'd be a horrible gamer tag.
Hey, but I'm known for making a couple reads, so I can't even get mad at clown him, you know? I would have threw 2 to 3 picks by now.
2nd and 10, back to the run for Sanders. Again, great run defense by Kiv. He'll use his second timeout. Reminder, $4,000 to the winner of this game. It goes up each and every week here on King of the Hill, so make sure you're here every Tuesday. We got 3 hours of content. Started off with these Madden pros, followed by the rookies of the NFL, and followed up by Derwin James versus the world. 3rd and 14, Barry Sanders taken down on the outside. Pavin a kick to take the lead, but Kiv will have an opportunity to tie or take the lead with plenty of time on the clock.
One more stop. One more.
I feel like he played that too conservative, man. You know, when you're playing against somebody like Kiv, man, I feel like you need 7, man, you know, just to run the ball and get his timeouts, you know.
Short kick to Bo.
My
past the 25, past the 30.
Already.
And Kiv's going to have great field position. Only needs a field goal, even with no timeouts. There's a lot of time left on the clock.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. A couple corners, flats, and it's easy.
Pick it off.
Lamar on 1st and 10. Screamer almost picked off. Lamar got screamed at.
You know, Kiv, he doesn't have to get it all in one play. He can still have those flats out there, you know. Okay, now you see
What are
him
we
pushing
doing? That's
that
a
out route.
3rd.
Right up the seam to Jermichael Finley. Still working. Nick Mazesco, one great user along with you. Appreciate you guys being with us here on another Madden Tuesday night. Lamar taking the shot. It's one-on-one. Jones is out there. Picked off, and that has sealed $4,000 and a matchup with Clef the God next week for the 3-time Raiders Club champion Pavin.
Pavin pockets $4,000, and waiting for him atop the King of the Hill is Clef the God. After an early interception, Clef looks to move the ball early against Pavin.
1st and 10 for Clef, an uncharacteristic first drive turnover for Pavin, and now you can see the Clef the God go to work on offense. Big Bucks fan. As on 1st down, it's Pavin with the sack, able to bring in Nnamdi Asomugha, one of the 50 players in the game.
And you see Pavin, he's coming out here running it. It looks like the big nickel. And this is another defense we've seen brought out in the last couple of days where they're sending that nickel back off the edge.
Stepping up in the pocket, nice throw left side, avoids the tackle, and picks up a good chunky yardage. Tyrone Calico might be the best receiver in Madden that nobody knows a lot about his career with the Tennessee Titans.
Well, you know, with the new 50 series that came out this week, they're releasing guys that were great on Madden. He may not have a great NFL career, but Madden, in the game of Madden, Tyrone Calico is a legend.
Career cut way too short. Brutal knee injury off a horse collar tackle. That's actually why we have the horse collar rule in the game now, is big reason is Tyrone Calico's career being cut too short. Second down at 10 for Clef the God. Bunch on the left side.
Get it. Let's go. Come on.
Marvin Harrison on the right side, and ball's out, and that's a scoop, and that's going to be a walk-in defensive touchdown. Who else but LT with a scoop and score?
And you know, I'm starting to like this game because you see he's starting to send pressure. Everyone said you couldn't blitz, but all of a sudden, a couple weeks later, now people are dialing up the heat as you see Pavin come through with a sack fumble right there.
Tyrone Calico, by the way, his peaks in Madden, user, listen to this, 93 speed, 97 jumping. I mean, talk about a red zone target that could also burn you deep down the field.
Yeah, Calico was tough, man. You know, people was out there jetpacking, rocket catching, man. Calico was a legend back in the day.
You missed those Madden 04, 05 days?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. It's when you can really use her.
That's how you got the name, the one great user. 7-0, Pavin on top, Clef back to work, and dangerous throw into coverage, Denzel Ward lurking.
And you know, that's really not a good read by Clef right there. It looks a little on tilt. Maybe the heat has him shook.
Got to take a deep breath. He'd love to not only put that 6K in his pocket, but also get a little momentum here in Madden 21 with those club championships just around the corner. Won't help when you're taking sacks like that in the backfield. Pavin's defense screaming early.
Yeah, man, he's doing a great job of mixing it up, using his edge protectors, then sending the heat. You know, Clef is trying to show some good pocket presence, but you see that edge protector was able to get around the edge. Edge threat was able to get around that edge protector right there.
Threat beat protector. It's not something you want to hear as timeout taken. It's gonna be
you know, and it's
only one remaining now, by the way, for Clef here the first half.
Yeah, you know what's kind of wild is because, you know, he does have edge protector, and we've been debating on the podcast or not whether or not edge protector was really needed. As you see, that was a super shed right there.
Screamer. Come on,
and it's a throw out of back, and nobody likes to see that up here on the bottom of the screen. Well, Pavin's offense couldn't do anything. His defense has put 2 touchdowns on the board.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Pavin is looking like a defensive specialist right now, just dialing up the pressure, mixing it in from drop coverage and sending the heat. Clef is on tilt right now.
14-0. Clef the God coming back out on offense, getting amped for the show as once again, I mean, at some point, Clef's got to look at the offensive line and go, what's the point in having you? Should I just go 10 wide receivers?
It looked like he double-teamed the edge protector, and he still broke through.
absolute domination. Like real-life Aaron Donald out there.
Oh, my God.
Vic.
He's going to jump for that.
Stepping up. How about finally getting a pass over the middle? That's Marvin Harrison with a diving catch and a first down for Clef. $6,000 on the line tonight, and a spot in next week's King of the Hill matchup with, well, somebody I don't think anybody wants to face. It's the defending Madden Bowl champion, Joke. Oh, that left side throws this one away.
Yeah, you got Joke. Did you see problem what club he joined? Did you see that, Nick?
Was that Joke's own, the three-time defending Browns champion? Problem stepping up to the Browns?
Hey, listen, all I know is the GOAT saw the Cleveland Browns club, and he said, hey, I'm going for it. The GOAT ain't problem right. Feel like he might be making a statement this year.
Nice scramble there for Vic. Listen, I've been watching Problem play, user.
Oh, Problem.
he's
14
locked in.
points better than anybody right now. If you ask me, I've been watching him play. When he plays seriously, he's literally 14 points better than anybody. I haven't played him, but I've been watching him, and he looks real good.
Cannot wait to see him in action. Those Cleveland Browns club championships, that's a first down for Clef. User, is that respect to joke that Problem says I'm going to take him on, or is Problem saying that Clef's a little sweet?
I don't know. I mean, you know, when you're, listen, Problem is, he like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, man. He got that Mamba mentality, you know what I'm saying? And to me, the way I took it was like, you know.
Come on, man.
Got him over the top, and he's got a touchdown on the board. Clef the God gets the play he needed to get back in this ball game.
That was a huge bomb. Clef needed that.
The worst half we gonna play. Let's go.
He got stolen.
And like we said, Pavin has not scored offensively. Clef has gave him 2 turnovers for touchdowns. And it's a long game, 5-minute quarters. It's a long game. He could come back actually in the first half.
Stop. Come on. One stop. We fine.
Speaking of Problem, as Charlie mentioned in the pregame, Ric Flair, the 16-time world champion, said to be the best, you got to beat the best. And right now, Problem saying, I want to take on the best from Madden 20 in that Browns club, and I cannot wait if they match up. That's going to be a heck of a ball game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, like I was saying before, the way I took it, Problem's like, all this Madden Bowl talk. And, Problem's been around, so he knows Joe. There's some history there. He knows Joe. And so he's like, I ain't even gonna let him leave his house this time. Even though we probably ain't leaving the house because of COVID. But he's probably saying, I ain't even gonna let you leave your house this time.
Corner route.
That's the way I took it.
Speaking of 3-time champions, Pavin, the 3-time defending Oakland Raiders club champion, looking for, no surprise, his 4th in a row with the now Las Vegas Raiders. A nice run to the right side. Does he lose his streak, though, since he's the 3-time Oakland Raiders club champion? Now that's Las Vegas. Is it only 1 now? Are we good? We keep it the same?
As long as you're the Raiders, it don't matter, man. It doesn't matter.
First down and 10.
Yeah, that was a nice stop and go by Pavin right there.
Rolling out left. He's got all the time in the world, but nobody open downfield. Up to chuck this into row 1 and into the stands, which here in Pizza Hut Stadium, it's filled with fans. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Nick Mazesko, one great user. Here, this is the 3rd King of the Hill battle, $6,000 on the line. Left the God taking on Pavin. 50 seconds left in the half. Looking to the end zone, picked off for Clef the God. He's going the other way. And just like that, Clef has an opportunity to tie it up before the half.
That was a big turnover by Clef right there. Way to step up. Like I said, these guys' defense is playing immaculate.
Said poise was the key before the game. He's trying to keep that composure. This stretch around the left side. Good defense by laying the lumber.
It's Jamal Adams right there.
I'm waiting for Jamal Adams to really start laying the lumber in Seattle. I'm waiting for Jamal to force a couple more fumbles.
Yeah, I really haven't seen no fumbles in probably the last 2 weeks. I've seen sack fumbles, but, not just straight up, hit stick, take his head off fumble.
13, back to the ground game. Reggie push. Now give him the little swerve. What run stick by Clef the God. He knows he was almost out of there.
He got to get out of there. He has to get out of there.
After Clef settles for a field goal to begin the 4th quarter, he remains in striking distance, but needs to first rely on his defense.
14-10. Pavin back into the I formation. 2nd and 4 with that 4-point lead. Run stretch, and looks like he'll pick up the first down. Reggie Bush fighting through tackles. Remember, this is not just about bragging rights. There's some real money on the line. $6,000 game of Madden between two of the top players in the world. Two players that a lot of people have on their short list as favorites in that Madden Club Championship starting on November 10th.
Yeah, that's a lot of cash, man. 6,000. I mean, it's not a million like Quavo and Derwin was talking last week.
Hey, we'll take it, man. There are a lot of people out there in the chat who are going, $6,000, I'll take it. Hit me. Pass me the rock. 2nd down and 3. This is now all about clock control for Pavin. Already down to the 42-yard line.
Like right here, I would run commit. I would just let him hang. I know he's trying to milk the clock and get it out of here. If I run commit, you know, he did run commit, but he was still able to fight forward and get the first.
User, that's why you buy the Bo Jackson item. That is why Bo's on your team.
Yeah, Bo Jackson, he's a beast. You know he's automatically going to fight forward. Have you ever seen somebody get the fight forward animation and actually not get the first down? I haven't seen that.
Once? I want to say once I saw it, but it's mostly around the end zone. It's mostly like they reach for the end zone and they end up at the 1.
Oh, okay.
That's where at least where I've seen it. 1st and 10, back to the ground game. It's Reggie Bush. Oh, takes a big hit on the sidelines. Down to the 48, though, another 8-yard pickup on 1st down.
You see some big hits in this game, but no one has let the ball go yet.
Second down and 4. Choke waiting in the wings. Hey, congrats, great win. You're still king of the hill. Gonna match up with the best player of Madden 20. Congratulations. He'll pick up a couple, 3rd down and 1. He's gonna be able to take this all the way down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, timeout taken by Clef. He takes this one early.
Yeah.
3rd and 2. And Pavin's going to drop back to pass. And Clef defense is going to get in the backfield. The clutch stop before the 2-minute warning for Clef the God. It's going to be a 4th and 9 for Pavin.
That was a big stop right there. I'm wondering if Pavin's going to go for it or punt it. He's in the middle of the field, so it wouldn't be a bad call either way.
And he is going to keep the offense on the field. 4th and 6. Big pressure, Clef the God. 2 straight sacks and great field position for a money drive for $6,000, user.
That's how you go get them. Dial up the heat. You know, as the game get closer and closer, man, I try to hold my bias in, but when I see somebody out there dialing up the defense, it's hard.
Back to work goes Clef the God. Reggie Bush right down Main Street, spinning off a tackle, picking up 10. 2-minute warning, user. This one seems up in the air. Clef the God, can he become Clutch the God?
Oh, you already know Clutch the God, man. He can do it. If anybody can do it, Clutch the God can do it.
Here inside Pizza Hut Stadium. This feels like a big game. It's $6,000 on the line, and Pavin giving Clef a taste of his own medicine.
He's trying to dial up the pressure. I think if he would have just waited a second, he would have had that in route, because it doesn't look like his guys was going to get the shed. He ran on 3rd and 8, and we caught him off balance. We caught him off guard.
How about the play calling there from Clef?
Yeah, that's a bot play call to run that ball on 3rd and 8. You know, best believe if we was in the Discord and I called that, they would be slandering me.
You would not be able to live it down. There'd be Twitch clips posted. 1st and 10. Dropping back is Clef, looking for somebody open. There's no one there. He'll throw this one away. There was a Raiders defender about 10 yards behind Michael Vick.
He had the touchdown, but I understand why he didn't throw it, because it would have probably been off balance throw and inaccurate, but he had the touchdown. And that C route is getting open on the right. Scream off. Oh, good pocket.
He's able to step up, pick up a yard or two, but it's still be third down as we near the 1 minute mark left in this game. Crunch time for Clef the God, down by 4. Dropping back to pass, stepping up, sitting down. Pavin's defense forces Clef into another 4th down, this one for the ball game user.
Pavin has been playing great defense all day. If Clef loses this game, I know he's going to be kicking himself because he gave him 14 points.
If he doesn't pick this up, Pavin is going to win this game without having scored an offensive touchdown. With under, I believe, 50 yards of offense as well. 4th and 12. One play to stay alive here in this King of the Hill game. One play to keep yourself alive for the $6,000 prize. Utilizing this entire play clock. Vic dropping back, pressure set by Pavin. He brought the heat, and he's gonna put another $6,000 in his pocket as Pavin locks up inside his own territory.
For Pavin, he now has $10,000 in his pocket, but awaiting him is Joke, last year's Madden NFL 20 Bowl champion. Pavin's offense stalled against Clef the previous week, and he commits an early turnover to put Joke deep in his own territory.
Joke going into that 5 wide, then audibling down, this time into the strong I formation, handoff to a player who I've been so impressed with, user. Everyone talks about Bo Jackson as a legend, but man, this Reggie Bush item out of the 50 series has been absolutely stellar.
Yeah, the Reggie Bush, the Taylor Mays. There's that QB draw we talked about. Easy walk-in touchdown for Joke right there. I knew it was coming. I was expecting it to play before, and he snuck it out to second play.
Talked about the shiftiness of Reggie Bush. Michael Vick, he's got some wheels on him, and it's even easier when your offensive line blocks like that. First touchdown of the day going to EMB's own Madden Bowl champion, Joke.
Yeah, that quarterback draw, man, it's very difficult to stop. You know, to me, I didn't think it was that difficult to stop a couple weeks ago. Then I played it Saturday and Sunday. I was like, okay, this is a problem. You start mixing in a couple routes with it, audibling around, this could be very tough to stop.
You got to think a player like DeKing is happy to hear that after what he did last year, almost exclusively running with the quarterback from August to August.
Yeah, DeKing, man, one of the stickiest players in the Madden community, stop and go. No, all the guys are really getting real sticky with the stop and go. Now this quarterback draws out.
The game is over. Gone in the first quarter.
I mean, it was a book. User, it was a book. You can't blame him for being mad at that.
It was a bad read. It's true. Bad read. We're not going to defend it.
Pavin trying to lock in. Struggled offensively last week against Clef. The struggle's continuing this week as trying to find anywhere to go is a good pocket until Nnamdi Asomugha is able to get in the backfield. 3rd and 15, Joke in control.
Yeah, Joke is dialing up that pressure. It looks like he's running big nickel, sending that cornerback off the edge. You know, I like to see when these guys dial up blitzes. I just don't like people sitting back there all day, you know, having the time. I want to see somebody being able to deal with the heat and the pressure. Now he's in that 3-3-5 wide.
3rd and 15. See Barry Sanders out there at wide receiver.
Off my field.
Michael Vick looking left side. That's a pick again. The defense from Joke is suffocating the Warden. Denzel Ward with the pick.
Yeah, and that was a bag from start to finish. You know, he had his protection set up, but everything was still covered.
Now you talk about Joke's offense. He gets great field position at the 30-yard line off the pick. There's the QB draw. Great defense, though, from Pavin. Able to bring him down to the backfield.
It might be the move. Run commit?
It's bold to run commit against 5 wide, user. That's a bold move.
It's very bold, but that's what it looked like.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how this one works out. 2nd and 13. It's going to be Bo Jackson up the middle, and Bo Jackson just breaking tackles, breaking hearts to the 22-yard line. Give him 11, 3rd and 2.
This looks real reminiscent of Madden 20. A real heavy dose of the run game. Joke could be right back in the finals again this year. This is how he's playing, locking up Pobbins, showing great defense, and then coming out here running the ball and controlling the clock.
See at the bottom of your screen, 235,000 and change. 1 in the MCS, 4th on the all-time leaderboard, and he's got another first down at the 11-yard line. He's looking to add another $8,000 to that total.
And, of course, Pavin knows that this quarterback draw is coming. I want to see what type of adjustments he makes, because I'm probably going to have to take him.
Users on the scouting mission right now.
He ran commit again.
Ran commit, and he still picked up 5. Maybe run committing against 5 wide isn't the answer.
Yeah, you know, I noticed a lot of people in the community tweeting that they were switching to this 5-wide offense. You know, the Joke, of course, he's always one of the guys ahead of the curve. He's showing you what it brings to the table.
2nd and 5. Back to the draw. Nowhere to go up the middle. One of the biggest adds here in Madden 21 was that ability to audible down. If you have the personnel out there, and user, when you have guys like Bo Jackson and Reggie Bush at wide receiver, you really do have the ability to run a pass play out of 5 wide and go into some run formations.
Bo Jackson, man, he's one of the best players and one of the best cards that you can have, because you can run any formation with him. He has the speed and the ability to run routes.
3rd down and 5. Pavin looking for the stop. Maybe to force Joke into a short field goal. Going to give it to the professional, Bo Jackson, to pick up 4. Won't be a first down. 4th and 1. You know Joke ain't bringing out the special teams.
He's already up with 1 stop. He wants to go up 14 and put this game in the bag early. Even though I would probably take the 3, because I know Poppins run committing right here. No matter what, he's run committing. Whether he gets the stop or not, that's a whole different story.
4th and about a yard. Goal line formation. Does he go to the fullback dive? Does he go to the stretch? It's going to be the fullback dive with Eddie George, the former Buckeye, into the end zone. A touchdown for Joke, a 2-score lead.
Joke looks like he's back in Madden Bowl form, man. You know, playing great defense, being smart, not putting the ball in the air. It's the best way to win championships.
Anyone who is hoping that Joke was a product of Madden 20, A, didn't watch a lot of him in Madden 19 or Madden 18, and B, is going to be sorely disappointed by his performance tonight. User, do you feel older now? Do you feel that extra year now that you're 35?
Not at all. Not at all, man. You know, I actually thought I was 32 until my wife told me I was 35. She's going to make sure I know that.
Wives always ruin it. They ruin all the fun. Can't let us have one thing. Pobbins offense. Stuck in the mud. 2 interceptions already. Big shout out to everybody out there. Twitch, YouTube, various streaming platforms. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on another Tuesday Night Madden. Boy, can't wait for next week. Henry Ruggs and Jerry Jeudy. Battle of former teammates. That's going to be a fun one. 2nd and 1. Vic scrambling, fumbling, and picking up. I don't think any yards there. It's going to be a 3rd and 2.
And this is one of my biggest fears trying to run bunch this year. You run across a player like Joke, and he has all the adjustments. And I'm over here watching his adjustments that he's making on defense and dialing up the pressure. Everything looks bad. He's forcing Vic to roll away from the other routes he has developing on the backside of the field.
There's nothing open.
There's nothing.
If that guy came off the sideline, I would like to point out he got sacked by somebody who ran in from row 2. I don't know how that's legal.
Joke knows something.
First he puts Tyrone Calico at tight end. Now he's bringing fans into the game. It's confirmed. He knows all the glitches.
Yeah, Joke definitely knows something.
4th down and 2, and Pavin maybe starting to see that $8,000 slip away. Knows how key this is. 3:32 to go in the half. On his own 39-yard line. A measly 2 yards he needs. As Vic is going to take a shot over the top. It's that man again, Tyrone Calico. Call him a baby. He's headed to the crib.
That was a good play called by Pavin right there. You see, he smart routed that corner route to make it in like a short slant out and just a good pass lead.
Pavin trailed Joke by 4 at the half and tacked on a field goal to close the gap to 1 entering the fourth quarter. And after he forced a punt, Pavin needs just a field goal to win.
Well, didn't think we'd be saying it after that first quarter, but Pavin has a guap drive here. Down by 1. We'll go to a little inside zone with Reggie Bush to pick up 3. I want to see where Pavin's head is at. How much clock does he use?
Stretch left.
Calico at fullback. It is a stretch left. Bush cuts it inside. Picks up another 3. Slow and steady wins the race. At least that's what my parents told me when I was on the track team.
Yeah, Pavin, he's in good position right here. All he has to do is just keep driving, keep getting first downs. Before you know it, he'll be at the 35 with almost a minute and 30 left. And he has 3.
See if Joe can lock in. 3rd and 5. He's got the crosser again, and an absolute laser on the run from Michael Vick to Jimmy Graham. First down for Pavin. Well, Bush was able to avoid the first rusher. Couldn't avoid the second one. Gonna lose a yard on the play. Taylor Mays in on the tackle.
Yeah, if y'all can notice the difference in run stick and run vision, it's 2 drastically different levels when Joke runs the ball, his run vision, and when Pavin does. And when Joke tries to throw the ball and when Pavin passes.
Yeah, question for the chat. I wonder, what do you guys remember Reggie Bush as? Do you remember him as a Saint, as a Lion? Do you just remember him as a USC Trojan? As Pavin goes to the QB draw. You say a Trojan. I remember him as a Lion, and I wasn't even in Detroit when he played for the Lions. That's just what I saw him as.
If you say Reggie Bush, the first thing I think of is USC.
Is the Bush
He was
push?
bananas in college. Yeah, man.
3rd and 9. Those USC teams were dominant. So like 04.
Give me that!
Vic.
Someone's goddamn
Picked
defense!
off. Taylor Mays. Where's the mark? You hear Joke scout for the defense? That's what he's known for.
He was open. I can't say that's a bad read. He was open. If, Vic throws that ball out there to the sideline, But that was a good lurk by Joke. He was definitely cooked. I would have threw it too.
User, that looked about as open as Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
Oh, let's go, Bo.
Wasn't there.
Bo. Come on, then, Bo.
It was open, I'm telling you.
It's okay. I get it, man. You're blind in one eye. I get it. It's tough to make those reads.
Okay.
You're also 53 years old now, so.
Okay. All right.
I'm about to get something in the mail, aren't I?
No. Hey, we got a long season, Nick. We got a long season. You can fire them off all you want. But best believe I'm going to get you more than you get me.
I'll see you guys later. Tag Scott in. Scott's in the game. 2nd and 2. Eddie George picks up the first down. We're under the 2-minute warning. Pavin uses his first timeout. I'm already getting yelled at on Twitter for saying that Reggie Bush was a Lion.
Yeah, I didn't even know he played for Detroit. Must have been for the money, of course.
Quarterback draw doesn't get home. One timeout left for Pavin. If he can get the stop. Either way, he's going to have a chance to go down the field. A touchdown does not put this one out of reach, but it would be much easier if he only gave up a field goal. It'd also be much easier if he wasn't having to tackle Bo Jackson, who fights for the end zone, puts them up 7.
Joke would hold on for $8,000. In his next matchup, with the trip to the final game on the line, he played to a scoreless tie with Sirius Mo through the first 10 minutes. Joke then scored in the third to go up 7-0, but Mo was driving as the fourth quarter began.
It's time to head to our fourth quarter presented by Snickers. Maybe you need a Snickers. Maybe Darren Waller needs a Snickers. Get inside the 5-yard line. The Oakland Raiders tight end. Look how quickly Sirius Mo is working.
And Mo is in the groove right now. No huddling.
Nowhere to go up the middle with Vic. Mo, I think the average time between snap and throw has been about 0.4 seconds. Mo is throwing it quickly. Needs to find the end zone, though, from 4 yards out, the toughest place to score on the field. Lamar Jackson into the game.
I don't like this play call. Last time he ran it got blew up easily, but hey.
This time,
but he
Reggie
walks
Bush
in.
says user. How do you like his play call? Into the end zone for Sirius Mo.
Hey, it worked that time, man. You know, last time Joke blew it up, he didn't get any yardage on it. This time he walks in. Let's go.
Kick is up. It is good. 4:10 to go in a $10,000 game of Madden User. We are all tied up between 2 belt winners. It doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, and they're quick, man. You see these guys, man, went down and put some points up. And all of a sudden, you know, these guys are making adjustments. And now it's not really the game. They're changing their tempo, the cadence. They're really trying to pick up the pace, and that's what Mo did, and that's what really got him down there to get 7.
See how Joke handles this drive. How much clock he decides to try to use. Back to the QB draw. Oh, it is getting blocked downfield. Picks up 9. That's maybe an underrated part here of Madden 21 that I have noticed, user. The downfield blocking by wide receivers is so improved from past games.
Yeah, you know, last couple weeks, the draw, you know, the DBs, they take a step back when you're in man, so that automatically gives the quarterback an advantage. And that's what a lot of people in the man community are saying, hey, man, you know, the draw is becoming a little bit OP right now. But these guys, they're going to show you how to stop it. And I think Sirius Mo is going to make the adjustments like he had the first half to stop this quarterback draw.
Nice adjustment there, and now 3rd and 2. Back into the strong eye. Don't adjust your TV set. That is the wide receiver, Tyrone Calico, at tight end. 3rd and 2. Oh, might have fell for a run, and over the top, it's the aforementioned Tyrone Calico from 67 yards out. One time for Joe.
That is just a great play call. 3rd and 2, you know Mo is going to be itching to get up in the line, to get his nose up in the dirt on the line of scrimmage, and you got somebody going deep. Calico sneaking him in at that tight end spot and knowing he's going to be barbecue chicken on anybody that's on him in that spot.
14-7, Joke looking to stay on top, make it to next week's battle against Drini. And Sanders will take it back to the 17-yard line. Mo back under the clock, under the gun, a lot of pressure on him. But this is what Mo lives for. 1st and 10. He's gonna pass out of 5 wide. No quick pass this time. Make a read left side at Tyrone Calico. So he got him a touchdown on the other side. He'll get him 5 here on the first play of this drive.
I think Mo was looking for him to, you know, do a run commit, but Joke, he hasn't been run committing that quarterback draw. You know, he's showing solid defense without having to sell out like Mo's been having to do.
2nd and 5. Quick throw right side this time. Oh, Barry Sanders. Welcome to the big leagues. This is why he retired early, taking hits like that.
I don't think that's why Barry retired early. He retired because he was in Detroit. But
listen, I didn't want to say it, user. User, I didn't want to say it. Bugs, I know you're watching. User said it wasn't me, okay?
Hey, I'm just keeping it 100, man. We know why he retired. Detroit. It was Detroit. The same reason Calvin Johnson retired. Detroit.
Please send all complaints to one great user on Twitter. Twitch, YouTube, all social media platforms. 2nd and 10.
That's my fault, too.
Vic outside of the pocket, nowhere to go. Good defense downfield. We're under 2 to go. 3rd and 10 for Serious Mo.
One more said.
Joke looking to get some pressure on the quarterback for some disengages there on the line. 3rd and 10. Mo for the first time on this drive, audibling out of that formation. He's going to use one of those precious second half timeouts. Oh boy, it's almost do or die now on this drive.
That is major. That is major. But luckily we're playing full mutton. That play clock is in 40 seconds.
Into the wing tight. Vic looks right side. He'll find DK Metcalf. We'll get him 2. We'll call it 3. Whichever way you call it, still 4th and medium.
Hey, this is the game right here, because if he gets stopped, Joe gets 3 easily.
14-7. Does Mo have a 4th down conversion in his pocket? 2-time belt winner.
Joe
One of the most
like
decorated Madden players of all time. What's he got? 5 wide set.
He is.
Quick throw.
Once
Once again, it's Calico, and it's a 1st down.
That is a hot one. Serious Mo being clutch coming up on 4th and 7 with a great quick read. He knew the heat was coming off that right side.
Oh, he might have him down the field. Doesn't take the shot. He'll take the scramble, though. Step out of bounds after a gain of 6.
You see Serious Mo smiling, man. He loves moments like this, man. Some people, they just love being in those pressure moments, stepping up for the big-time game. And I tell you, Serious Mo, he's one of those guys.
Oh, he broke out the QB draw when he least expected it.
What?
Stays inbounds. Yep, they're going to call him inbounds at the 26. He could have stepped out of bounds. He did try to hit a skill move, a little juke move back inside. Because of that, the clock keeps running. And another QB draw. This time, he loses 2 yards and has to use a timeout. So, differing levels of success in the last 2 QB draw. I see users face cam. You guys can't. He cringed after that play.
Yeah, I cringed too, because I was hoping that he subbed his quarterback in. Saying the heat. Oh, my.
Oh, that's a book. That's a library book. Taylor Mays with the pick. And Joke is going to put 10K in his pocket. Serious Mo. Quite a fight. Certainly a battle, but it's going to be the Madden Bowl champion being king of the hill for the 2nd week in a row.
Wow. What a game there. And welcome to our double coverage powered by Verizon 5G. Scott Cole back with you. We just caught you up to date with the best moments from the last 5 weeks of the King of the Hill. And now it's time to get prepared for our final game between Joke and Drini for all the marbles. They're currently out there getting ready. So let me remind you, the winner of this match gets $12,000. And if it's Joke, well, he already won $10,000 for his win last week, as you just saw against Serious Mo, and $8,000 the week before in his win over Pavin. So tonight, he could walk away with $30,000 for just having won 3 games of Madden. That's not too bad. Of course, they're also playing for possession of this, the Madden NFL 21 King of the Hill trophy. Will be shipping out to their houses. So next week's time, you'll be able to see them on camera. And you also see this thing in the background. You'll know it's because that's what they have won here tonight. But this is only the Madden Pro side of things. There's also a totally separate ladder for the NFL rookies in the King of the Hill. We saw in that competition last week an absolute classic as former Alabama teammate Jerry Jeudy took down 4-time defending King Henry Ruggs III in a match that was tight the whole way until Jerry drove down the field in the final minutes and threw a game-winning touchdown right there to himself. And he was able to take the crown, and what a battle that was between Judy in Ruggs. That's out of a match next week against C.D. Lamb of the Cowboys. It was a great rookie wide receiver class, as you can see here in the NFL. And they're all pretty good at Madden, too. Jerry Jeudy from Alabama. Now with the Broncos going up against C.D. Lamb from Oklahoma. And now with the Cowboys, that's next week right here on Madden Tuesday nights. Now it's time for our Verizon Speed Test, a rapid-fire series of questions to help you get a little bit better at Madden. For that, I'm going to need a little help. So let's welcome back in our resident expert, one great user. User, I know out on your channels on Twitch and YouTube, you like to have a lot of advice. So are you ready for another series of rapid-fire questions?
Yeah, I'm ready, Scott. Fire away.
All right, here we go. Let's put a minute 30 back on the clock. First question coming for you, user. Your favorite play to call when you need a first down is blank.
It's a dot. But nah, in all seriousness, I would probably say mesh post. But to be honest, I'm running bunch trail, man. I'm looking deep, man. Some reason I just can't help it. I'm trying to go deep.
Not a bad play. Question number 2. If you want to get better on defense, a good way to do that is to what?
Watch me, man. I give you all the adjustments, all the defense. Nah, but in all seriousness, man, you have to watch streamers and you have to watch film. To be honest, you have to watch yourself and learn from your mistakes and get better. Watch film.
All right, question number 3. Very important Madden question. The square root of 64 is what?
I have no clue, sir.
All right, it's 8. Question
8?
number 4. My favorite moment ever. Yeah, not bad. Favorite moment ever while playing Madden was what, user?
It had to be when we was in Dallas, man. I played Boy Boobla, and I won at the very end of the game with a skinny post, what we called the stutter go back then, man. It was me, Chow, RG, Magic City, man. We were going nuts, just going ape, jumping on the couch. I remember, man, that whole room was shaking.
Hey, that's some legends hanging out with you right there. Question 5. I can tell someone's good at Madden early on if they do what?
Make good reads. You know, if they're making good reads and you see that they're not really forcing the ball, and you know, you can tell they're pretty good.
My favorite player in MUT is blank.
It has to be Taylor Mays right now, man. He's like 6'4", man. He has like, to me, he looks like he has built-in lurker. That's why you saw Joke using when he played versus Pavin and got the interception, man. It has to be Taylor Mays right now.
That's a pretty good job. Better than last week. How do you think you did, user?
I mean, I got the square root of 64, so I feel like I'm doing good.
All right, man. We look forward to you calling the game next. Thanks for joining me. Now, remember, we are just minutes away from our live King of the Hill final. That's right. User's going to be calling that along with Nick between Joke and Drini, two players who are very familiar with each other. In fact, Joke defeated Drini in the quarterfinals of the Madden Bowl just last year, which is the last time Drini lost in a competitive game of Madden, and a loss he still remembers.
Eli Manning trying to find him. He is down in the end zone to safety. Let's go!
It was definitely disappointing because I felt like I had a plan, you know, that I felt like it was going to succeed in Madden Bowl. I felt like I had a perfect balance, and me losing to Joke in the final 8 definitely hurt because I felt like I definitely could have won that tournament if I beat him because I was just so balanced and so prepared versus everything. You know, I put so much time in that tournament, and I was definitely pissed off that I fell short of, you know, potentially a third belt. Playing Joke, you just have to play mistake-free offense because if you give him turnovers, you give him free points, that's how he's trying to score. If you just make mistakes on offense, that's just not a recipe for success. I'm just trying to make sure I don't let those chances get away this time around. I have this $12,000 game in King of the Hill, so I gotta make sure I gotta, you know, get my revenge because he did beat me and took me out the final tournament last year, the biggest tournament. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need my revenge. When I started playing Madden, that was the only goal. I wanted to be known as the best player every single year, best Madden player of all time. And you know, I still have a chance to prove it, you know. I feel like the last year wasn't that bad. It could have been better, could have been worse. But this year I have something to prove. I have a chip on my shoulder, and I gotta, you know, win a belt. That's all that's in my mind. If I don't win a belt, then it was a failure, no matter what I do, and I gotta win one.
Well, the question is, will Drini get revenge for that loss there in the Madden Bowl? And will he be collecting a check here tonight for $12,000 when the night is said and done? And, of course, will he be wearing the bandana? It doesn't look like it so far. The answer to those questions are coming up next. Championship kicks off. Everyone will be vying for their share of $750,000 prize pool. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be right back on the other side with Drini and Joe.
King of the Hill is brought to you in part by Verizon, 5G built for gamers, and by Pizza Hut. Order now at pizzahut.com. And in part by Gillette. Go all out with an exclusive offer on NFL team razors at gillette.com/Madden.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow!
Oh, no. Another pizza deal that's carryout only? Introducing the new $10 Tastemaker from Pizza Hut. Get any 3 toppings you want delivered for just one easy payment of $10. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Gillette Pro Glide and Pro Glide Gel. 5 blades and a pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you start the day with a clean shave and a clean face.
He's got the ball, looking downfield. He's going to have to hurdle the tiny trike. Look at him tiptoe free. Oh, what a spin move. This jab will not be denied his hearty meat and veg. Campbell's Chunky Soup that eats like a meal.
Matt, I think I got my fantasy nights mixed up. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Snickers satisfies.
You want to climb to the top of the mountain, don't you?
But which path will you take to get there?
And will it change based on who's standing in your way?
7 Madden
NFL pros.
And 70
NFL rookies. They know all the plays and how to elevate their game
when it matters the most.
Here we go. Let's Madden.
Their perspective is different.
But in this tournament,
pressure is all the same.
Win and go on.
Or lose and go home.
Oh my goodness.
There could only be one left at the top.
Who will be the last man standing?
This is
King of the Hill.
And everyone, welcome back here to King of the Hill. Scott Cole back with you. And tonight is our first night of our live finals in our ladder style winner go home competition. Of course, on the NFL rookie side of things, we had a great game last week and probably really a major upset as Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos took down his former teammate from Alabama, Henry Ruggs of the Raiders. Ruggs had won all 4 of his previous weeks of the King of the Hill, was looking so dominant, and many thought he would sweep his way to the title, but Jerry Jeudy held him in check and even threw a game-winning touchdown pass to who else? Well, himself. And the corner of the end zone to claim the crown. And, of course, he's getting ready to go as he poured on just a little bit more. He'll set up a match here next week against Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb, and our final challenger event for the title. That match will be live right here next week, so make sure you come on back and check it out. Of course, on the Madden Pro side of things, last week was also a classic. The reigning Madden Bowl champ Joke was going up against reigning King of the Hill in Pavin. And, of course, he was taking on Serious Bo. And then Joke jumped out to a 14-point lead early with some absolutely great running until Serious Bo got back into the game. And there you see that pass to who else? Calico. It's been working all tournament long, and up till the end, till Joke stops Serious Mo on his final drive, with just over a minute left, with an interception right there to seal the deal, beating Serious Mo by 7. So that sets up our matchup here tonight in the King of the Hill ladder, looking just like this. First, the crown was held by Young Kiv, then Pavin took it, now Joke. He has to defend against the challenger Drini, which is an incredible matchup we have here tonight, especially if you remember some of their previous matchups. And last year's semifinals of the Madden NFL 20 Club Championship, Drini defeated Joke by just 1 point. It was a final of 21-20, and it was close throughout the ball game as both players broke out some long touchdown runs until Drini was able to control the clock there in the fourth quarter and convert on a crucial first down. They end up icing the game, and well, you see kind of work Eric Dickerson do, but Joke was also able to get his revenge in the Madden Bowl quarterfinals as he beat Drini in another low-scoring game. Can you believe it? 12-7. That game also came down to the final 2 minutes. Drini was driving for the win until Joke caught up with him in a sack in the end zone for a big safety right there. And that propelled Joke toward his first career MCS belt, something that he has been wanting for a long, long time. And in fact, if you look at all the matchups between Joke and Drini in live events, it's an even 2 wins apiece, with each player kind of alternating back and forth. The largest margin of victory has only been 6 points. So all their meetings have been decided at the end by just a single possession. We might get another great one tonight. So let's welcome in our competitors, Joke and Drini. And of course, Joke, I'll start with you. How do you feel about, hey, it's another live matchup against this Joker from Complexity, this guy known as Drini?
Scott, I can't hear you too well, Scott. You're like echoing, so I can't really hear what you just asked me.
How you feel about taking on Drini? Hopefully you can hear me then.
Oh, well, not yet. I heard that one, but yeah, I feel good. I'm kind of running a new offense, so we're gonna see how that goes. But I feel good. If I play good enough defense, I think I'll be fine.
Of course, Drini, this is the first time we've seen you now in Madden 21. How do you think the game's been playing for you?
Honestly, I haven't been playing my best. Early on, I was actually really good, and then just something happened. I haven't been playing well since. But the last 2 or 3 days, I feel like it's been clicking. So I want to see, how it goes through, in this game right here. But right now, I feel good. Like currently at this stage, I feel good.
Well, Drini, Joke was the one that ended your season just a year ago. So how much is this kind of a revenge game here early in Madden 21?
Whenever someone beats me in MCS, I feel like it just it puts fuel to the fire. I need my revenge. Like, that's just how it is. Like, when I played Voltrex in clubs, I played him later on that year in Madden Bowl, and I feel like I played a perfect game versus him. Joke beat me in the final 8 of Madden Bowl. I feel like, this is my chance right here to get my revenge on him. Maybe we might play in the future, but, I have this game right here, and I definitely need to take advantage while I have it.
Hey, Joke, what do you think the viewers out there in the chat, what could they be expecting in tonight's game?
Well, I know the viewers going to be rooting for Drini, so that's one thing I know. But I'm gonna play offense how I think offense is meant to be played. People always talk about how I play offense, but in my opinion, since I was 14 years old, I'm 27 now, the one thing I've been able to do in Madden is adjust to the game, and people don't like that. So if you see me running QB draw, it's because it's effective. If you see me running the ball every play, it's because it's effective. If you see me passing, it's just different games play different ways. So I'm going to play to the strength of every match. That's just been what I've done for my entire Madden career.
Well, thank you so much, gentlemen. Good luck to you both here tonight. I know it's a big game. The winner of tonight's game gets the Madden NFL 20 King of the Hill trophy. At least that'll get it as soon as we ship it out to him, as soon as we send it to him. It is currently trapped in a neon-lit room with a smoke machine, but hey, it'll look even better when it's in their trophy case of one of these players at home. And of course, if that trophy's not enough, we also giving out $12,000 tonight for the winner of this game. Of course, Joke has had a couple previous wins leading into this week, so his prize money could grow more and more and more. He could get $30,000 if he wins tonight for these 3 games of Madden. That's not too bad. Well, let's get it all started. And on the call, actually, we got a quick promo. All right, they're ready for us, so let's send it over to Nick Mazzesko and one great user.
Scott, thank you so much. So happy to have you guys along with us. The finals of the King of the Hill MCS edition. Nick Mazzesko alongside the defending Carolina Panthers club champion, one great user. And user, I mean, you can talk about storylines. You can talk about grudge matches. You can talk about trophies. You can talk about all that. These guys got 12,000 reasons to want to win today's game. And these are two of the best in the business to do it.
Yeah, definitely two of the best in the business to do it, man. I can't wait to see this game because I know Drini. Drini is looking for revenge. He cannot stand when he loses a game. I mean, he's that type of person that he beats up on himself so bad. He goes back, he watches the film. And I know Joke does the same thing, but I'm pretty sure every time I see Drini get a chance to bounce back, he always seems to pull that victory out this time.
2 belt winners. Drini, of course, with 2 belts under his name. Joke winning his first last year. It's time to get users prediction presented by Campbell's Chunky Soup. User, this feels like as much of a coin flip as we have had. 2 of the best in the game. Is Joke going to put $30,000 in his pocket before we've even gotten to the MCS season? Or is Drini going to steal this one and walk away with that $12K prize?
I don't know, man. As you already heard Joke say, man, he know everyone is rooting for Drini. He has no problem playing the villain in the Madden community. So you know what? Since he can carry that burden, I'm going to go ahead and just heavy the load because I'm going with Drini Joker right here again, man. I don't see him beating him tonight.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We need to get to kickoff. $12,000 on the line and the title of King of the Hill champion. Who will it be? Will it be Joke or will it be Drini? As we're inside Pizza Hut Stadium, the kick is away and we are underway. Big shout out to everybody out there on Twitch, YouTube, our various streaming platforms. It is going to be Complexity Gaming's own Drini Joka with the ball to start things off. User, first possession of the game, an opportunity to set the tone. Drini said there were times that he wasn't feeling great about this game, but he's feeling good about it now.
I hear the commentators.
I want to see what type of offense that Drini's running out here. Like he said, he was on a roll earlier this year, and he said, I don't know, something happened. Could have been a patch, could have been just me being trash. I don't know, something happens. But right now, he said, hey, man, I'm feeling like I'm getting back on the rails. I'm feeling good. Let's see if he can carry that over in this game versus Joke.
As the players set up their audibles, get ready to go in this game. Joke, of course, back-to-back wins here in King of the Hill, has put on $18,000 in his pocket. That's got to feel nice, user. Yeah, a cool $18K already in your pocket, and we haven't even gotten to the clubs.
Definitely feels good. I mean, you know, if you're Joke right now playing Madden, you got to be feeling good. He's like LeBron, man. He's on top of the world. He won the last Madden Bowl championship, and look, now he's in the final at the King of the Hill.
Drini's going to start things off on that little stretch to the right side. There's one thing we know about Drini, user. He's going to mix up his offense. He's not going to stick to one thing.
Definitely going to mix up his offense. He has Josh Allen out here. You know, usually Drini is using like a hot route master. I'm surprised to see him have Josh Allen because Josh Allen does not have hot route master, but he has gunslinger and set feet. Well, not set feet, but he has gunslinger, and that's all you pretty much need with Josh Allen.
Stepping up, trying to deliver the backside dig. It's going to be an on-the-run inaccurate. Already a 3rd and 7. Joke's defense strong early. We're only 2 plays in, though.
But that's what he's known for. He's known for playing great defense. He's already saying, hey, you're going to see a new offense. I'm switching things up. And you can do that. When you're one of the best defensive players of all time, you can do that. You come out there and switch up the offense because you know the staple of your game isn't your offense, it's defense.
See Drini going down to the eye, then back to the bunch. Joke's going to take a timeout. We've seen these last 2 plays, Drini using 2 audibles. Remember here in Madden 21, you hit that magic 3 number, and all of a sudden your linemen get jumpy like they've had a couple cups of coffee. 3rd and 7, stretcher on the left side for Barry Sanders trying to get outside, but that man, who's you're going to see in an hour, Derwin James with the tackle.
Yes, and you see Drini taking advantage of the new personnel package. Yes, he's in bunch, but he has 2 tight ends and 2 running backs. So he's audible down to I-4 wing, which is going to make sure that Joke doesn't come out in that 140 or make sure he respects the run.
4th and 4. Drini brings the offense back on the field. He's going to audible into the gun bunch. Allen dropping back. Pressure, screamers from both sides. But how about the low ball hitch? First down for Drini Joka.
That's a big dot on 4th and 4. I'm surprised Drini came out here on 4th and 4 just going for it off the gate. It lets me know he feels pressure this drive to get some points up.
The always composed Drini. Never going to see a lot from him on the face cams. He is locked in. He's trying to get outside with Barry Sanders. It's tough to run on Joke, a guy who almost perfected the run game in Madden 20. Guess what? He also knows how to stop it here in 21.
Yeah, you know, a lot of guys was comparing Madden 20 and Madden 21 when we talked about it on the podcast this week. You know, they were saying, hey, you can still run. But I'm telling you, man, I don't think you can really run the ball like you did in Madden 20. And as you saw right there, Joke, he's been pretty much tight on this run defense.
Full Mutt Club starting up this week. Good luck to everybody participating. Cannot wait for those to start up. The live finals of the division starting here on twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL November 10th. I cannot wait for that. 2nd and 9. Allen stepping up. Laser over the middle. DK Metcalf. Is DK Metcalf the best wide receiver in the game right now?
Between him and Calico, I would say so. Between him and Calico. And that was that bunch trail play I was telling y'all about. You know, the skinny post coming over the backside on that single side, solo side receiver. And here's Joke again, just shooting, playing magnificent run deep.
DK Metcalf. What a season he's having. Might be moving his way into the talk as a top 5 wide receiver right now. That's how good he has been with Seattle, the former Ole Miss Rebel. 2nd and 7. It's going to be Sanders once again. It is tough running against this Joke defense.
Yeah, Joke has the run defense. If y'all watching at home, take notes, man. Drini's doing a lot of audible games, and Joke is ready for it.
They're down upcoming. Allen under center, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. The 1 wide receiver on the right side is Metcalf, and now he'll jump back into the bunch. I think Davis over to the right side, and he'll take a delay of game. A little too long deciding what he wanted to do, and Joke, he'll take that gift 5 yards.
Yeah, that play clock is real fast, man. You can't be idling doing all those audibles. You got to know what you want to do. And Drini's audibling, hopefully to see if Joke will audible, but Joke is just setting his defense. Doesn't matter whether he's an iPhone wing or in the bunch. Joke isn't shaking on it.
They're down 11. Bush motioned out. Allen dropping back.
Come on.
He has him.
Rolling right. He might have him. Oh, what a hit on Darren Waller to pry that one free. That was a touchdown if I've ever seen one.
We will take it. Hey, good karma, by the way, guys. That's why we do it.
Yeah, Drini feeling like he got cheated right there. You know, if I'm Drini, I feel like I got cheated right there because that was a wide open dot. Just a bad catch animation, and Derwin James coming over there punching the ball out.
I think if Darren Waller is watching at home, he's going to be making a call to Orlando going, I wasn't dropping that one. Come on. Come on, I wasn't dropping that one. Kick is away, and we get to see Joke on offense for the first time as Sanders will take that up to the 19-yard line. And usually we've gotten to watch Joke the last couple of weeks, and man, there's not a lot of panic on offense when it comes to Joke. He knows what he wants to do, and even when it's getting stopped, he's just going to keep feeding it, and eventually it'll work.
When you're a great defensive player like Joke, you know what gives other people's problems, and you know what is a bad situation to put yourself in. So Joke is going to be always switching up his offense, trying to make it easy on him so he doesn't have a chance to put himself in bad situations. And that's what I want to see this week when he said he's bringing out a new offense. He was in the trips tight end last week, and the week before that he was running 5 wide, with the strong tight. And this week it looks like he might be in Seattle or Oakland. No, he's in Seattle. He's in Seattle. So I really want to see what he's cooking up right here because I run Seattle.
Don't forget, coming up next week, the King of the Hill NFL Rookie Finals. Man, I cannot wait. Jerry Jeudy taking on CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb might be the lone bright spot for the Dallas Cowboys this year, user. It's a little rough out there in the start. Jerry Jones is having a rough year.
Little. I don't think it can get as worse for an organization, well, besides the Jets. But the Cowboys, oh, man, to lose Dak Prescott like that, and then, you know, they've been getting manhandled every week.
At least with the Jets, everyone knew they were probably going to be bad. There were people thinking the Cowboys are going to win divisions and compete this year. How about Drini? He says, Joke, you're going to shoot the gap against me. I'll shoot the gap right back against you.
Drini Joker with some run defense. Let me see if he can do that consistently. And that's that new Patrick Willis card that came out last week. An Ultimate
Boy,
50.
if you have a 49ers theme team, you're thrilled right now, aren't you? There's a lot of Niners out there.
You definitely have to add a 49ers theme team. I got 25 of them on my field.
2nd and 13. Allen, left side. There's Calico. And Calico to the 29-yard line, picks up 12. The flats are alive in Madden 21.
You know, Joke just sitting in the pocket, staring down the barrel with the heat, screaming right at him, and taking the check down on the left side. That's smart, man. Smart play.
3rd and a yard. Into the 5 wide. Michael Vick, the southpaw. You know he's going to be doing a little quarterback draw action. He's got a first down and more. Good blocking on the outside. He's past midfield. Cuts it back inside to the 45-yard line. Needed 1, picked up 27.
Yeah, you know, that's the only QB draw that they have in the Seattle is when they go to that empty bunch. So that's why I was expecting that QB draw.
You think if Joe takes home this title, you think Lil Man's going to tweet about it?
Of course.
Zeros on the clock. We'll go to the second quarter. Drini on top, 3-0. Joke on the drive at the 32-yard line. I think it literally took about I think it was 5 minutes after the broadcast ended. I went on Twitter. I saw Lil Man had already tweeted about it. EMB, those boys are tight.
You know EMB, they gonna ride for Joke now, especially Lil Man. But I see, man, you know, Joke is out here doing the same thing as Drini, audibling down, putting the tight ends, audibling from bunch empty, trying to make sure Drini stays true and respects the run.
Second down and 13. Into that gun empty bunch goes Joke. And then drop back to pass with Vic. Here comes some pressure. He just gets rid of it. This one is in the cover, though. It's DRC with the pick. Going the other way is Drini. He's got blockers ahead of 25-30, down to the 35-yard line. Drini Joker with the first pick of the game.
Drini Joker has to get sticky right there and take that to the crib. He has to.
And you could hear it right away, user. Joke knew the minute he clicked that button, that was a mistake.
Yeah, I would say something, but, you know, it would seem like I'm throwing shade. But honestly, I'm not. I'm just saying that's why Joke, you know, he plays smart. He runs the draw and he runs the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes the more you put that ball in the air, the more opportunities you get for an interception.
Down into the I form. We're going to stretch left this time. Derwin James trying to run him down. There is just no way around number 33.
Joke is just displaying immaculate run defense. Every time Drini hands that ball off, he is shooting the gap and in the backfield easy.
Can he stop him on 3rd and 14? Josh Allen, the former Wyoming Cowboy, in the shotgun. Motions Vernon Davis over on 3rd and 14. Good blocking up front. He's looking for Vernon. He's looking for Vernon. And Vernon's looking for 6. Over top in the house. A laser to the legend.
Vernon Davis at 93 speed just beat a guy 2 speeds faster than him, shaded up. Oh boy.
Yeah, I know it was cooked because, you know, I'm used to running defenses where you're blitzing and running man. Even though he's shaded up, as you can hear, Joke, he's upset. You know, Vernon Davis, 93 versus my guy with 95 speed. He got cooked even though I shaded up. But the thing about it is, it's not the shading. It's the motion what got him cooked. When he motioned him over, it didn't matter if it was slant or streak. Most of the time, they're going to cook when you start adding that motion to the game.
Now we're seeing Joke facing some of the first real adversity he's had to face here in the King of the Hill, and he's going to go back to his old faithful quarterback draw. 2 carries, 51 yards for Michael Vick. Trying to put points on the board, cut into this 10-0 lead. You notice up at the top, Joke already no timeouts. He's had to use all 3, most of them defensively. Into the I form. Reggie Bush up the middle, picks up 5. Boy, that didn't look like a 5-yard run, but then you look up and you go, I guess he actually did get 5. Reggie Bush fighting for yards.
If I'm Drini, I'm looking at Joke, whatever Joke's doing on defense, how he's stopping the run, because Joke, it looks like Drini's giving him a lot of room to run that ball, and he needs to tighten it up.
Second and 5. Joke into the bunch. Don't see this a whole lot.
What a bag.
So roll right with Allen. He's got a lot of room. There was nowhere to throw the ball, but luckily there wasn't a spy out there to keep Josh Allen in the pocket.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was open, the scramble, but he had everything covered from the in route to the out route, even to the hitch.
Now back to the QB draw this time. Good shed on the outside and keep Vick in the pocket. He's got to pick up nothing, and we'll head to the 2-minute warning. Can't wait for next week's battle between Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb. It's going to be so much fun to watch. Jeudy, of course, took down his former college teammate, Henry Ruggs. User, that was the most fun I've had calling a game in the King of the Hill. Those 2 guys were awesome to watch play against each other.
Yeah, both of those guys, man, went to Alabama, man. It was like 2 friends just going straight at it. It was good to watch. And it was easy to catch, too.
Second and 10. Oh, wait, I don't even know. Did we even really need to be there? They could have just left their mics on and we could have gone and gotten a snack.
We really didn't. We really didn't. Joke was being consistent with putting that solo receiver on the hitch, making sure that Drini respects it.
Not a whole lot of room up the middle. I got to say, though, watching the NFL this year, this might be the deepest wide receiving class in a long time out of the first round. Talking about Lamb, Jeudy, Ruggs, Justin Jefferson is tearing it up. Chase Claypool is tearing it up. I mean, it's hard to tell who the best of the young wide receivers are because they are all having massive years in their first year. Speaking of one of them, there's Chase Claypool, the Pittsburgh Steeler, down to the 5-yard line.
Joke is starting to settle down, even though Drini is blitzing, as y'all can see. Joke is settling in that pocket and making those reads. And sometimes you got to do that. You got to play big boy offense. You're going to come out here and run bunch. You got to be able to sit in there and make those reads, even when somebody is blitzing and sending the goons at you.
.44 seconds and counting. Got to expect a draw here. It's Vick. Hasn't had a lot of room up the middle with that QB draw. It's when he's been able to get to the edge that it's worked. Two tight ends. Claypool, the lone wide receiver on the left side. He's going to run a stretch to that left side. But great defense. There's that man again, number 33. Derwin James with the tackle. And it looks like Joke with no timeout is going to have to settle for a field goal. He spiked that right into his center's ankle. Hit him in the Achilles.
That was a big stop for Drini to hold him to 3. And Joke is just playing smart. Most people would have ran up and tried to get another play, but Joke is being smart, knowing, hey, I can't get anything else right here. Let's just go ahead and spike it and take the 3.
Yeah, you're a Joke right there. Lamenting the use of a timeout when he was getting some audible setup. 10-3 at the half, user, but Joke is getting the ball to start the second half, and that is huge if he can go down and tie the game. And he's getting all sorts of friends. Look at all these friends. It's a friendly. Just turn
all
those
over
off.
here sending Y'all over here sending party invites and friend invites because y'all see his tag online. Man, cut it out, man. This ain't even their real account. They ain't going to be on here playing y'all later like, hey, Joke, Drini, what's up, man? Hit me up. Y'all slowing down the game.
$12,000 on the line at the half between Drini and Joke. It is complexity zone. Drini up 10-3. What a day we have here on Tuesday Night Madden. For more on what's to come, let's throw it back to Scott Cole.
Thanks so much, gentlemen. What a match has been so far. Very, very stingy. Of course, let's take a look how or a quick reminder on how these players got to this point. Joke currently the king of the hill after the wins against Pavin last week and over Serious Mo as well. Just a few days ago, Drini is making his debut this season, but only has a win, just one game to walk away with the title here tonight. Of course, coming up just a few minutes from now, it's Derwin James vs. the World, presented by Oakley. Last week on the show, we had football player and internet sensation Dockery on the show, and if you missed it, check it out.
Derwin, if I beat you, bro, you gotta quit. You gotta retire. You might have to ship me your Xbox and just let me have it.
Uh-oh.
I think I need time to go, bro. I gotta. Hold up.
This reminds me of Rocky IV when Rocky hit the Russian and he started bleeding.
I should start playing Madden more. I'm actually kind of good.
Get it all back in one play.
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
bro.
that's a
I'm just trying not to get real yachty out here.
90, there you go.
Bruh. Jesus.
If you have young kids watching this, you might want to turn them away from the screen. So that's all coming up at the top of the hour. But first, let's get you back to the second half action between Joke and Drini. Nick, take it away.
Scott, thank you so much. User, have you ever had 90 dropped on you in a game of Madden?
Nick, how dare you even ask me that question? The total disrespect for you to even ask me that. Never.
Blink twice. Blink twice if it's true. First half, 10-3 your score at halftime. We had a key sequence in that first half. This really shaped the game. It was the pick by Joke User. It was really bagged the entire time by Drini.
Joke, man, right there, just making a bad read. And Drini playing great defense, just letting Joke throw the ball right to him.
And then over the top, it was Vernon Davis with a step. If you're a 49ers fan, you've seen Vernon Davis make that play a couple times in his historic career.
Come on, man.
Joke was mad right there. He felt like his guy shouldn't have got burnt, but we already knew, man. When he motioned and I saw Vernon Davis slide past him on the line, he was cooked regardless. Didn't matter if he had two speeds, three speeds, one step, barbecue chicken.
Going into the second half, Joke gets the ball to start it down by 7. What have you seen offensively from Joke that is working that can get him back into this game?
Him running the ball out the strong wing. When he's been audibling down from the bunch empty, running the QB draw. And, you know, I'm not trying to disrespect his pass game. Yes, he's been doing the hitches. He's been throwing, you know, the little dink and dunks, but he hasn't really been, you know, airing it out like a young kid. Just keep running the ball. Just keep playing smart. Your defense is going to hold you in this game, and that's what he needs to do.
On the flip side, for Drini, is there any concern? He's with the lead right now, but running the ball, it has been tough. Joke has played some great run defense, hasn't been able to get going out of that I form. Is that concerning at all if Drini needs to start running that clock a little bit, that he hasn't been able to really pick up any yards on the ground?
It definitely concerns me because Drini is trying to stay dedicated to the run, but every time he's losing it, he's having these long third down situations where he has to cook up a dot when, you know, Joke, on the other hand, is just playing dink and dunk, and then he's able to throw like a little hitch or a little curl to get the guys open. I'm hoping that Drini can stop him right here because if he doesn't, I could see this game turning and Joke just putting him all the way in the pine box for the rest of the game.
Well, we've got one half of action left. $12,000 on the line. Joke with the ball first here in the second half. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Nick Mazesko, one great user. The final of the MCS version of King of the Hill. Who's going to take home that trophy? User, that's a nice trophy, by the way. That's a real piece of hardware you're going to want to display.
Nick, I didn't want to say nothing, but I was a little jealous when I first saw it. I was like, that got to be one of the toughest trophies ever seen by man.
2nd and 13. Listen, the belts are nice, but you know that trophy is going to be framed in a couple shots for whoever takes that one home. Allen on second down. And a nice pass there, Darren Waller holds on to that one. It's a first down for Joke, and if he can get that passing game going, look out.
This is what I want to see if Drini's going to tighten up on this run game. Like I said, it's not.
Push around the outside.
It's not looking
pick
good
up
like
7.
Joke's run D.
7 yards. If he can pick up 7 on every stretch, Joke is in great shape.
That's what I'm saying. He's in great shape. Drini's not blowing up the run. He's giving them 5 to 7. If Joke doesn't go down there and throw that book and sticks to the game plan, I believe he has more than 3 on the board.
2nd and 3, back to the draw. Trying to find it. I see what he's looking at there, but so far, the interior defense. Look, the interior defense from Drini has been collapsing and not letting him get anything with Vic up the middle.
Hey, it's real close. It's real close. I saw what Joke was going for. He could have been out of that gone.
3rd and a yard. Into the bunch. Reggie Bush, the halfback, on the right hip of Josh Allen. The year he's having with the Buffalo Bills. He's going to look over the middle, and he's got him. That's Reggie Bush with the catch to the 48-yard line. Another first down pickup for the Madden 20 Madden Bowl champion.
And if y'all didn't know what that red highlight or little notification that was on top of Drini user, Joke is using threat detector. So on 3rd and 4th down, you heard Joke talking about it, people in the Madden community. On 3rd and 4th down, they say, hey, man, you got Superman X-ray vision. Well, what it does on 3rd and 4th down, it allows the offensive caller, the offensive user, to know who's blitzing. So most of the time on 3rd and 4th down, you're going to see these guys not blitz and play coverage because you don't want to blitz and the guy know that you're blitzing, and then they can cook up a hot one on you.
And I please not get
10 hand off to Bush up the middle, and he's got some room. 25 inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. What a run there from Reggie Bush right down Main Street.
Nick, that's what I was telling you about. I was watching Drini's run defense, and it was not looking good.
And there's Vic to the outside. Here's some more run game. Trying to get sticky with it. In Madden 15, that's a face mask. That animation, that's a face mask back in Madden 06.
That's true. Definitely true.
See the Madden Bowl belt just over Joke's shoulder. Stretch run this time. Wow, Derwin James laying the lumber in the backfield.
And if y'all notice, Drini ran commit. And trust, you saw Joke rub his beard because what he was saying, okay, noted. You're going to have to run commit now, noted. I'm going to catch you slipping next time. Watch it. Take a note of it, fellas. Watch.
3rd and 4.
Come on, under pressure, he's wide open. The guy doesn't have an ability. Jesus Christ. God damn, it's a touchdown. Under pressure, bro. Why do players who don't get abilities activate abilities? It makes no sense.
Unfortunately,
you don't have under pressure. You should never activate under pressure. It's an ability. Come on, one D.
I could be wrong. I'm not a pro player. I'm not the veteran like you, but I could be wrong. But I don't think Joke was too happy with that play.
No, he's not. He definitely wasn't happy with that because, he felt like he shouldn't have had under pressure anyway because that guy doesn't have the ability. You're pretty sure if he loses this game, you're going to see a tweet about that. You're going to see a tweet that under pressure should only be allowed if you had the ability and not just on any random player because it is true that was a hot one. But unfortunately in Madden 21, under pressure. So it is an air and throw.
First and 10 for Drini. He'll give it to Barry Sanders up the middle. Look at that number, 8 carries, 12 yards. That 5-yard run is the best run he's had all day.
That's what Drini needs to keep it going. Run the ball. Hopefully he gets 5 yards.
quarter winding down here in this $12,000 game of Madden.
He's going to have that post.
Allen.
He's going. Oh, no, he went back on it. Oh.
Good defense all around. And it's picked off. Deion Sanders with the pick, and Joke pays back Drini for the early interception.
I cannot believe Drini threw that ball. I mean, when I said that was good D, I was just expecting him to throw the ball away. Let's go back and, draw up the next play.
He had about 12 seconds in the pocket and gave up a pick. And has given the Madden Bowl champ new life with that interception.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic of Drini to go out there and just chuck that ball up. He's too good of a player to do that.
Good field position for Joke, 2nd and 6. Should be the final play here of the third. Back to the draw, once again, the middle of the field. Tough sledding for Michael Vick. And Joke will let this one run down. Put your 4s up in the chat. 5 minutes away from Crown of Champ. It's time to head to our fourth quarter, presented by Snickers. Maybe you just need a Snickers. I'm not gonna lie, user. I'd go for a Snickers right now. That sounds delightful.
I could go for one, but I don't need one, Nick. I'm trying to cut back. As you see, I got the water over here. They've been watching my cup every week. What I got in the cup, in the styrofoam cup, well, I let them know it's a straight bottle of water this week.
Are you still trying to wash the spice out of your mouth?
Oh, Nick, please do not bring up those definites. He got him.
Left side, Darren Waller with the catch. Hey, I'm proud of you, man. You hung with it.
I did. I fought. No matter what they say, Nick, I fought. That's all that matters. I can't help how my body react. I can't help if there's tears, snots, and all that. I mean, I wasn't crying. My body was just, my eyes was just watering. That's it.
Bush at the top of the eye.
Oh, good.
Trying to find some room up the middle. Nowhere to go. And now 2nd and 9 for Joke. Drini's got to keep the pressure on this run game.
Drini, man, he's trying to hit stick with Patrick Willis. The only chance he's going to get if he's running that ball. But if he does that quarterback draw, that quarterback is not going to fumble. So the best chance he's going to get for a fumble is when Joke goes to that strong wing and run that ball.
Oh, come on.
Allen right side, low, ball hot, DK Metcalf with a first down. And Drini, he thought he should have had a pick going the other way.
Yeah, players like that, when they're 50-50, you need your guys to make a play for you. You saw Drini like, come on, because that's really as close as he's been on a pass this drive.
Back to the QB draw. Once again, the interior of this defense playing well against the always elusive Michael Vick. So now you start looking up at that clock, user, 3:31.
And Joke using the 2-quarterback system, which most guys are using now. We're playing full mutt. We started MCS bracket play yesterday. So that's what you're going to be seeing, guys having Josh Allen, Brett Favre, and then subbing in a Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson when they're trying to mix things up.
Going left, nobody open, trying to playmaker back across the field, and there's the difference between what Drini did earlier and what Joke did there. He threw the ball away when there was a bag downfield.
That's what you have to do. You cannot just throw the ball up and get your opponent, because most of the time they can take an interception to the crib.
Metcalf, Claypool, Calico, the 3 receivers out there. Allen in trouble. Allen goes down. First sack of the game. And it is Jackson once again in the backfield. 4th and 20. And Joke's going to settle for 3.
That was a big shed by Ricky Jackson right there.
Call. What am I doing?
I was thinking it was a bad play call too when I saw it, because he had the streak, then the running back coming right behind him. I was like, maybe we should have angled him, angled the running back, and we was going to send the streak. Nothing wrong with the streak, but, you just had 2 guys running back to back. So.
Well, Joe's going to trust in his defense here, user. 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. For Drini, you're thinking 2 first downs can probably end this game. But it has been tough going in the run game for the complexity's own Drini Joka.
Played such bad offense.
That's what I was talking about coming out before half. It was big that Drini stopped him and didn't get any offense going for Joke, because I already saw the bad coming for Drini in the first half. Yeah, he got that motion, the motion streak, and he was up 10-0. But you can already see when somebody's tightening up and they're not going to give you certain things, and that's what Joke does best. He makes adjustments on D, and like my man Ghost would say, adjust key.
Can Drini lock down $12,000 with a clutch drive here? Doesn't need to do anything other than pick up a couple first downs. How will he attack one of the best defensive players in the game of competitive Madden? 1st and 10, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Josh Allen under center, Barry Sanders in the backfield. And it will be Barry Sanders with the carry, and it will be Joke's defense once again shooting the gap. Only a pickup of 1.
As you see, Drini mixed it up, took the running back out, added another receiver. Came with the 2 tight end set, hoping that he could break something on the run game, but Joke still playing solid run D.
He's gonna drop back to pass, 3-man rush from Joke over the middle. It's Darren Waller, he made the catch this time. Had a key drop earlier for Drini. This time, he picks up a first down. Back to the ground game, it's Sanders. Oklahoma State's own. Picking up a couple, 2nd and 7, and now Joke is on the ropes, user. No timeouts left. He needs to lock up and keep Drini from picking up a first down.
Joke said, let me go ahead and burn this timeouts, get him out the way. If we're going to lock up, we should lock up right now.
10-9. Remember, this game, these 2 players have played 4 times on the MCS live circuit. It is 2-2. They have traded wins. Drini looking to avenge a loss in the Madden Bowl last year. 2nd and 7. Allen stepping up, rolling right.
1D, come on.
Throw this one away. I sort of think there, user. I know it's risky. Maybe you should have given yourself up, keep the clock rolling.
That's what I thought he was going to do, Nick. I thought he was going to scramble, take off to the left, maybe got 2 or 3 yards and slide down. I mean, that's what you have Josh Allen for. He doesn't have escape artists, but he is mobile enough to at least get you 3 or 4 yards when you're trying to scramble.
Might that be the window Joke needs to claim a 3rd straight win, a free timeout essentially, and we haven't even hit the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 7. Drini looking to clutch up. Vernon Davis in motion. Allen dropping back. Joke sending the heat. It's picked up nicely. He's got a man open. It's Reggie Bush.
Oh my God, I just sent 6 people and no one came in against 5 out. 6 people, he had that much time.
Wide open for Drini.
6
That might have been a
people, he had that much
$12,000 throw.
time. Look at my freaking DB on the floor. I sent 6 people against 5 blockers. 6. My God, it's perfect defense. Took away the first 3 routes, sending 6 against 5. Oh,
as you saw right there, Joke was trying to let it hang,
on the ground.
Sending the goons. Unfortunately, Drini was ready for it, showed good pocket, and the heat did not get there. He wasn't expecting that guy to have enough time to get that post.
He fell on the ground on the biggest play of the game.
Hand off to Bush, and Drini's real happy. Watching Reggie Bush not fight his way to the end zone. He just wants that clock to wind on down. And how about this for Drini? If it holds up, plays 1 game, takes home $12,000. Pretty good return on an investment.
Not trying to throw salt on
Eddie Short down to 1.
Could have been Baboons. Bugatti Boogs.
3 routes.
But Bugatti Boogs wanted the glory. He wanted to be number 1 and pop everybody. And Drini said, no problem. I'll sit at the top and I'll play 1 game. And you can give me the trophy and the cash.
Oh, my God.
He fell.
And hear the exasperated sighs. Joke thought he had it, user. Was happy with his defense. There's nothing more frustrating than being happy with your call, knowing you called the right play, and it's just not working out.
Sometimes it happens. Somebody can show the right pocket, just a little nudge, a little step in the right direction, and your heat doesn't come through like it should have. And
third and goal. Drini said he was feeling good about the game as Bush was taken down before the goal line. Tick, tick, tick. Fourth and goal for Drini. Joke will get the ball back.
6-man blitz. What am I supposed to do, Madden?
Drini going for
Looks
this.
like he's going to run all the way down.
Nah, he's just going to take the delay, make sure he gets all the time. Kick 3, go at 4. Doesn't have no timeouts. Make sure he'll at least be up where Joke has to score a touchdown.
21 seconds on the clock. Remember, next week we've got Jerry Jeudy off his win over Henry Ruggs, taking on CeeDee Lamb. And then just 2 weeks after that, we start the club championship shows. A lot coming up here. This is the best time of year, user. I love to say club season. This is as good of a time of year as there is to watch competitive Madden because there's just so much on everybody's channel.
It came early this year because of COVID, but it's definitely one of the best times of the year. You get to see so many clubs play, so many players get the opportunity to fight for the clubs and try to make a live event that is so big. So many players making dreams come true this week, and you know, hopefully we'll see some new faces in the final 32.
The kick is away. Joke does have life. The heart monitor is beating. As here goes Sanders trying to get sticky on the return. 14 seconds left. He has to go 82 yards. User, how many 82-yard plays do you have in your playbook?
0 when I'm playing against a caliber player like Drini or Joke or any of these professional Madden players, man. They're not going to give it up. Now, some fluke may happen, you know, but they're not going to give it up.
Allen, look at left side for the corner route. Gonna be dropped. 8 seconds left. Maybe 2 plays, but more likely 1 play left for the Madden Bowl champ. And he's just gonna hand it off. Go back to Old Faithful. This time during his run defense, and you see the clap from Drini because he knows he sealed himself that trophy, that $12,000 in the glory of being the King of the Hill champion.
Please, game, please show the replay. Please show the replay. Please show the replay.
For Joke, it doesn't matter, user, that he's taken up $18,000. It doesn't matter that he's won 2 games in this tournament. All he's thinking about right now is how his defense didn't get home. As we take a look at our Snickers play of the game, and it was the sealer from Drini. Joke, 6-man rush, picked up nicely, wide open, Reggie Bush.
Yeah, Joke was crying, saying, hey, you know, he sent out all his receivers, but he didn't. Drini blocked the tight end, and it was 6-on-6, and it was a good play call.
And you see Joke just absolutely distraught after that play. Thought he had the defense. Nick Mazesco, one great user, back with you. User, man, this one felt like a game that could have gone either way. Drini ends up winning it, and congratulations to Drini, but this didn't feel like one of those games where it was obvious who the winner was going to be.
Correct, and I saw it in the first half. Drini had to keep Joke out of the end zone because if he did not keep Joke out of the end zone, I didn't see him putting up any more points. And luckily, on that I think it was third down when he cooked up that dot, you know, Joke tried to dial up the defense, but unfortunately for him, the heat did not get there, and he left that post wide open. You know, I respect him for letting it hang. I mean, that's some of the stuff that I would do on defense, man. You got to take a gamble. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for him.
Well, I mean, what a battle we had here in the finals. The MCS King of the Hill, Drini Joka, takes home $12,000 and the trophy. What a game we had here. For more on what's to come, let's throw it back to Scott Cole.
Thanks, guys. Another classic between Drini and Joke. And of course, I'm here with our winner in the Madden NFL 21 King of the Hill, Drini. And with Drini, we saw the emotion there at the end of the game. You talked about wanting that revenge. You're clapping. I know it's more than just the money, just the 12 grand. What are you thinking in those closing seconds of that game?
Yeah, like I said before the game, like, once someone beats me in MCS, like, he's on my list. I try to beat him as much as I can the next time I play him, and I end up beating him here. But honestly, since club championship is coming up, I was using this game as a test to see, how, great I played. Obviously, the money is good, the trophy is good, but I was just using this game as a test to see if that scheme was decent. I didn't play my best that game. I'm just happy I got the W.
Well, if Reggie Bush would have gone into the end zone there, you would have had an opportunity to go up 8. Talk me through that final minute there where you decided, hey, I'm just going to go down at the 1 yard line.
See, a lot of people, think of me as like a defensive mastermind or something like that. But that game, I had no chance of stopping Joke. So, if I scored right there, I would give him 2 minutes to, get something to happen. All he needed was 8 points, and he was just having his way on offense. So I didn't want to give him that much time to drive down the field. So I just dropped at the 1. I was actually fortunate that I didn't get a touchdown because, I got a tackle that actually brought me back instead of, making me fall forward. So as soon as I got tackled at 1, I was like, all right, I'm just going to take 3 runs, take 30 seconds each time, and going to give him 20 seconds to go. So if he scores in 20 seconds, he deserves to win. But that's what my mindset was. I'll just, give him 20 seconds to, make something happen.
I don't know if you remember, it's 3 or 4 years ago. I was calling a game, and you weren't even eligible to play yet, Drini. And I said, watch out for this kid Drini coming up next year. He's going to be real big. Talk about this journey just over these couple of years. We know we've had a lot going on here in Madden, but you have the opportunity here in Madden 21 to keep adding to this so impressive resume, Drini.
Yeah. I actually remember that stream because I'm pretty sure it was the Madden Championship when Skimbo won his tournament. I remember that clearly. I was in the chat just I was actually because I didn't know anything about Madden like that before then. I was actually excited that you brought my name up. But now I just ever since then, I just been on the grind. I've been labbing so much. I've been putting in the time, have great lab partners, Ghost, Rage, Prodigy, the whole NFA crew, Black Squad as well, Bugs, Clef, all of them. They've all been helping me out throughout the year. But, ever since then, man, I've just been trying to improve. Honestly, my best year has been in Madden 19, which was 2 years ago. And I'm just trying to get back on that level where, I made every single live event and I won a belt. So that's the level I'm trying to get back on. So, it's been gradually going downhill since then.
Well, good luck the rest of the way, Drini. I know we got a big club championship coming up. I know that's big on your radar. And once again, congratulations to you tonight, Drini. Let's go back over to Nick and User.
Scott, thank you so much. User, listening to Drini talk, and Scott brought up a great point. You look at Drini's career. He's now got 2 belts. He's got a boatload of money. He's now got a King of the Hill trophy. When you watch these two play, Drini and Joke, safe to say these are 2 of, let's say, the 4 favorites to walk away with that Madden Club Championship belt in, February is when it's going to all wrap up.
Yeah, these 2 guys, they're easily going to be King of the Hill. They're going to be the guys at the end like you're talking about. They're going to be the people that you see at the end. Joke, Drini, Kiv, Pavin, those guys, the King of the Hill, what we saw over the past couple of weeks, these are the best Madden players in the world. And that's what you get at the end, a great game going down to the end, and that's what you expect to see.
Yeah, and you heard Drini talking about it. He was using this as an opportunity. It's a $12,000 lab session, essentially, an opportunity to see where his game was. How much of an adjustment has it been that you have seen, User, for all these players playing the club championship, moving from salary cap the last couple of years to full MUT, what we've seen here in the King of the Hill, and now coming up in the club championships?
Now, hold on now, Nick. Let's put some respect on it. This wasn't no lab game. He just wanted to see where he was at with the style of play that he was doing. He felt this was going to give him the best opportunity. Trust, this wasn't no lab game. He wasn't coming out here disrespecting Joe labbing for 12K, but he was just really unsure. He wanted to see, and how could this carry the momentum or carry the offense over into the clubs, which we pretty much know is coming up this week, and everybody's suiting up.
Yeah, on the flip side for Joke, you got to think this, is an opportunity, maybe once, some of the emotions cool down, to go back later in the week and watch back this game and pick up some tips. If there's one thing we know about Joke and the EMB crew, they break down film as good as anybody and come up with new strategies going into the next tournament.
Joke's going to go back, look at the film, but he already know. He was kicking himself during the game, like, throwing that interception. He was already close to field goal range when he threw that interception. He may have needed 7 yards. And that was the big difference in this game because he was down by 1 at the end. And, just Drini got the field goal at the end. But really, if he would have kicked that field goal instead of throwing an interception, the whole game could have been different because Drini was not moving the offense well, and he was not stopping Joke's run game.
Safe to say, user, after watching the King of the Hill, what you said before the game is true, that you're not going to win this game just passing or just running. You have to have a balance going into the clubs.
That's what Drini had out here. His run game, even though it was getting blowed up, Joke was shooting them gats and punching them in the backfield. But, hey, the offense, the passing, he was able to cook up the dots when he needed it, and he convert on the big downs, and that's why he's the King of the Hill.
Well, it was a tough battle. Speaking of Joke, he is standing by with our very own Scott Cole.
Thanks so much, gentlemen. Yeah, a rare opportunity here, again, an opportunity to talk to you, Joke. Normally, we're going out for dinner afterwards or something like that, and you come up a bit short. We have the opportunity, though, to talk to you here, and I know these games come down to just a few plays, and you'll talk about that. An interception here, a missed touchdown there, and then the long bomb. Talk us through those couple plays because that was the difference in this one here tonight.
Well, I mean, the biggest 2 plays, in my opinion, were my first interception. I got a pressure inaccurate by a guy who doesn't have the ability pressure inaccurate. It's just it randomly happens. You'll get pressured. It's a dice roll. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. I got unfortunate that time it happened. I thought I was throwing an open pass to, I think it was my tight end. I got pressure inaccurate. It went right to the safety. But, I mean, I still think that's my fault. I'm in field goal range. I could just be playing more conservative. And then the second one, right before my second drive where I took 3, I got pressure inaccurate again when I was throwing, I think, a touchdown. And the play that he beat me on a streak on, I have to go back and look at it. I know I had a DB who was 95 speed on his 93 speed tight end, and I shaded up. So I'm not sure if that route just beats man or if I didn't shade up. So I got to go back and look at that play. I'm really not too sure, but I mean, I did have that guy manned up and he just got beat. So I guess it was good defense, but better offense by Drini.
Of course, the play of the game for not only Drini, but against you was, that long pass. That long pass to Reggie Bush at the end of the game where you tackled him down at the 1-yard line, and then he was pretty much able to clock it out from there. Why don't you let him just score there? That's something that always pops into my mind, but you're the pro. You're the one that's got all the money.
I actually tried to let him score, but he kind of was too far away to get tackled in the end zone. So on first down, I pass committed, hoping he would score. The second down, I actually tried to run commit. And then on third down, I tried to let him score again. So I tried to let him score 3 out of the 4 plays, and I just wasn't able to let him score. But I was trying to let him score to give myself more time to get the ball back because I knew if he just runs the ball, in my opinion, he really should have been kneeling because he gave himself a chance to get unlucky. I knew I would have got the ball back with only 20 seconds left. So at that point, he should have just been kneeling the ball.
Yeah, that's a great point. Now you take home $18,000, going back-to-back weeks here. What are you doing here over these next couple weeks? Because we all know that, a potential Uverts problem in a Browns scenario coming up here in the clubs.
Well, I'm done running the ball so much. This year, it's not like last year. I've been trying to have the same play style where last year I was able to run the ball. This year, it's just easier to stop the run. So I'm definitely going to start looking for a scheme that's more pass-heavy that I feel comfortable in. Because I feel like that game, even against Drini, who's one of the best players in the world on defense, I was passing the ball just fine. And every time I ran, it was kind of just of a waste of a down. So I'm going to have, I think, 2.5 weeks to change my game style. But I'm definitely going to look for a scheme that I can pass more out of because running the ball is just not as effective this year like it was last year.
Well, I know you'll get in the lab and you'll mix something up. Congratulations on the $18,000, Joke, and we'll see you. You just mentioned just in a few weeks' time. We'll see you soon. Thanks, Joke.
Thank you.
Well, coming up in just a few minutes, it's going to be Derwin James' The World, presented by Oakley, and always one of the most fun shows as we get to hang out. And, of course, let's take a look back at some of the best moments on the show so far.
I'm going to give Derwin a chance to show the whole world how I'm about to do him.
Hey, hold on. They paused the game. They say I might be over the skill range.
You have the tough game.
Hey, my bad, baby.
You went to concede early? No.
This show is called Derwin Versus. I don't want to be talking to Quavo about switching it up to Quavo verses now.
I don't want to take over the show, but you know, hey, I got that in me.
Blur. Okay, I got a show for y'all, man. I got a show for y'all.
That was sweet. That was nice. That was
man.
cute.
After I get this win, I'm gonna have to write a song for Derwin.
Yo! Oh my goodness, no! Oh my goodness, no! No!
Last week it was too close for comfort. I was upset.
That's what I'm
I had to
saying.
hear about it all week. Now this week.
Pardon me.
Bro.
Derwin, if I beat you, bro, you gotta quit. You gotta retire. You might have to ship me your Xbox and just let me have it.
You know who that is?
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
bro.
that's a pick.
I'm just trying not to get a little yachty out here.
Of course, tonight's opponent is going to be Grammy winner Anderson Paak, but there's Derwin James getting ready to go. And of course, we'll be seeing what Derwin James can do. And hey, there's Anderson Paak. All right, looking good, looking fly. And of course, they're just a few minutes away from getting that going. I can't wait to see that matchup. But remember, starting on Tuesday, November 10th, the Madden NFL 21 Club Championship kicks off. Everyone's going to be vying for their share of that huge prize pool, $750,000. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be back on the other side. Derwin James taking on Anderson Paak.
King of the Hill is brought to you in part by Chunky, soup that eats like a meal, and in part by Gillette. Go all out with an exclusive offer on NFL team razors at Gillette.com/Madden. And by Snickers. Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow!
Oh no, another pizza deal that's carryout only? Introducing the new $10 tastemaker from Pizza Hut. Get any 3 toppings you want delivered for just one easy payment of $10. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Gillette Pro Glide and Pro Glide Gel. 5 blades and a pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you start the day with a clean shave and a clean face.
He's got the ball, looking downfield. He's going to have to hurdle the tiny trike. Look at him tiptoe free. Oh, what a spin move. This tad will not be denied his hearty meat and veg. Campbell's Chunky, soup that eats like a meal.
Matt, I think I got my fantasy nights mixed up. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Snickers satisfies.
They all come to test me, to make a name for themselves. The smartest, the strongest, the fastest.
To the apartment! We going! To the apartment!
Which means there's only one thing to do. Show them what true greatness looks like. It's me against the world. But let's get one thing straight. This is just how I like it.
Hey, welcome in to Derwin James versus the World, presented by Oakley. Here's the stars of tonight's show. Derwin James on the left and 3-time Grammy Award-winning Anderson Paak on the right side. And, of course, I have 0 Grammys, 0 accolades. Scott Cole hanging out with you. It's going to be a great show tonight. We got a lot of surprises in store. And, of course, every week here we bring in a new celebrity guest and interview them while they try their luck. It's our resident expert, Derwin James of the LA Charger. So let's welcome in Derwin. And Derwin, how are things been going this week for you?
It's been going good. Just been rehabbing, So just been going well.
All right, last week's score, 91-14 versus Dockery. 91-14. Can I convince you to go a little easier on Anderson Paak here tonight?
Nah, man, we're going for the flood. You know that. Nah, we don't take our foot off the gas. Y'all know that.
And of course, as we ask you every week, what's going on with Florida State?
Hey, man, we knocked out the number 5 team. We bounced back. We looked at like Florida State football last week. I'm proud of the boys, man. No nation, man. That's how you represent.
There you go, getting it done. That's what I'm talking about. Without further ado, let's welcome in our special guest here tonight. 3-time Grammy Award winner, and of course, winning twice this year for Best R&B Performance, Best R&B Album, Anderson Paak. How you doing tonight, grooving? Yeah, already.
Yes,
I love it.
I'm feeling good. I'm glad you got them stats right, too. You know about them trophies, right?
Come on, we do our research. We know your greatness.
Yeah,
but how would you rate your Madden skills?
Honestly, I haven't played Madden in years, but it's not going to take much for me to brush up on these skills, and I feel like I'm going to take home the W tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like the last time I did play, I was a real beast on these streets, so I'm going to be all right.
Okay, well, we'll see if it comes back to you. Any tricks up your sleeve? Can we expect?
No, I'm just gonna play good fundamental ball. You know what I'm saying? I've been studying up on Derwin. I see where his weaknesses are, and I plan on exploiting all weaknesses at this point. So I'm not really worried.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence.
Fundamental ball.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's already starting. Last week, our guest on the show was internet sensation and football player Dockery. And after every show, Anderson Paak, we ask our guests to give the next guests a little bit of advice. So, Anderson, take a listen here. This is the advice from Dockery gave you. It's our Oakley Prism Player Camp.
Anderson, so they got these Derwin rules, right? Use them as soon as you can. Use them as soon as you can, because I'm telling you, bro, he's nice. But good luck.
All right, we'll let you know if these Anderson. Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know if the Derwin rules have to come into effect. Of course, that depends on a lot how you play. Derwin, you got any advice for Anderson here tonight?
Man, good luck. Put your seatbelt on.
All right. We enjoy them. Buckle up. Let's ride out.
Yeah, buckle up. Everybody now, that's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I'll let you get ready for those final preparations, and we'll get to the opening kickoff here soon. And while we do that, I'll remind the people at home about the Derwin rules. We've had several variations. Of course, where he has had to sub in some backups here. We got some new ones, though. Has to call his plays in advance, like, hey, I'm running right, I'm running left, I'm going deep. And a new one, cannot use or control a defensive back. We might even make him be on the line, to tell you. So should be some interesting possible restrictions for Derwin James tonight. Of course, I can't do the show without my man, spokes player. Another week, another blowout. We hope we don't have to see another one.
Hey, man, look, Anderson is very confident, but I think that's just because he got 3 Grammys. If I had 3 Grammys, I'd be confident too in anything I do. So we're going to see what happens, Scott. We're going to see what happens. But, I will say the dot in Anderson's name is for detail. So I think my boy is going to have a lot of details, and he's going to take care of business.
Listen.
He said he's going to take care of the ball, too.
And I got some extra teammates with me, just in case. I got to check up on some money. I brought the little homies with me. I brought my son, Klex. I brought my godson, Matt. No. And we ready to go because, I might have to check up on some chili later, got some,
hey, I like that. I like that.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all got the Derwin rules. I got the AP rules. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I like it. All right, let's kick this thing off. Derwin James taking on Anderson Paak, and he's brought some buddies along too. I like a possible.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm not ready for them. I don't think it. Here we go.
We might as well get started, right? What we talking
about? It's going to be AP.
Hit B.
AP starting with it first. Here we go, spokes player.
Oh, here we go.
Derwin will be on defense.
All right, shoot, let's go. I'll probably do that. Let's do that right there.
All right, let's see how this all plays out, Scott. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a beautiful symphony.
And
shout out to Rick Watch. Y'all know I got the places on there. Cut them in. Might hear my track on there.
Oh, you know, Anderson, I love your track, actually.
Yeah?
You know, Cut 'em In. That is what? That is the soundtrack to all our commercials together.
Come on,
We've been
Derwin!
working together and you didn't even know.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Uh-oh. And
yeah,
we also had the
fundamental ball.
We also had the music video we played, and it was dope. You know, seeing Rick Ross as a 40-year-old man in high school was amazing.
Right,
you know
see, that's awesome, right?
My boy King Bat killed it.
Come on, Derwin. What are we doing?
Look at this.
We
got a first down.
No, it's at 1.5 million right now, but you know, we just doing it. You just going up the field, you know, going up the charts.
Yeah. So what about the treatment for that video? Did you write that yourself?
Yeah, I wrote it, directed it. I've been working with a real cool team, man, recently, and we've been knocking out some videos. I said I ain't hiring no more directors, man. I ain't wasting no more money. I'm directing everything.
I like
you obviously got the eye for it.
Thank you, brother. You gonna get in a couple videos? What's going on?
Man, what's up? Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw Batch in it, and I was like, look, I could do that too. He gotta holler at me.
Yeah, you got the look. You got the look.
Man, you know where the look actually came from. You know, your stylist, Jasmine Benjamin, she actually styles the sports players.
Uh-oh.
Man, I'm telling you, we got a whole connection you didn't even know.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I need to stop talking.
No,
I see a Jasmine too, spokes player. I go to a Jasmine, but it's at the Supercuts. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same person.
This ain't the same Jasmine. This Jasmine right here got the drip ready for you. I'm telling you, she's so cold with the clothes, man.
My Supercuts got a drive-through. That's a pick. Uh-oh.
No.
See, what had happened was touchdown, Derwin.
And it stopped.
Is this the same? What year is this? What year Madden is? See, y'all got me messed up.
Madden 21.
Oh, we gonna wake them up. Don't worry about it. We gonna wake them up for sure.
Let's see.
Anderson, you can't be throwing the ball over and over with him. You gotta run it. You gotta keep it on the ground a little bit.
That's what it was. That's okay. I hope you enjoyed that. That's the last one.
Last one? All right. I like your confidence,
Derwin
man.
feeling good. Yeah,
I like
you know,
your
the Seminoles
confidence, man.
won, so he feeling all good.
Yes,
feeling all
sir,
good.
man.
Googly
Knocked off the top
inside.
5, man. You know what I'm saying?
Where you at, Derwin?
Man, that was so lucky.
We in LA with it, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go. Let's get
Speaking of LA, you know, you from Oxnard. You from Oxnard, so I know you love LA, but what makes Oxnard so different from LA? What gives you the love for the Oxnard?
You know, Oxnard got a whole different perspective. Plus, we got the best Mexican food on the planet. And we got the best produce, you know what I'm saying? The best surf, the beaches. You know, a lot of people don't be getting out to the beach. I didn't mean to do that. And so, you know, we got the beaches. Honestly, ain't nothing to do in Oxnard, but it's a great place if you want to settle down. And you know what I'm saying, and raise some kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You had me at Mexican food, by the way.
You feel me?
You could have stopped there.
Me too.
Yeah, you could have stopped there. That was good.
I was like, okay. All right.
Derwin don't eat no Mexican food.
Spokesplayer. Derwin has won
now.
these 5 games 252-24. That's the stats coming in from her stat star, Donnie Moore. That's a lot of points.
That's unbelievable.
Let's go.
And Derwin.
Let's go.
Punt that, man. Locked up. Punt that.
I think we need to punt this.
Don't be crazy.
I think we need to punt this. But
I'm crazy.
You know, when you got 3 Grammys, you can do what you want.
I'm crazy. I'll take risks.
It's your world.
Let's go. Ain't nothing but a world.
Man.
Let's go.
Man, I wish I could win.
I can see crazy things in my life.
And you gonna try D James on 4th down? What are you doing? He posted. I'm happy he didn't pick it, but he posted pick it.
Well, it's a turnover on downs. Just 7-0 though. I believe.
In what?
What do you believe in exactly?
I'm just saying. I believe in a lot of things, but I'm just saying I'm still believing.
You said of what?
Scott, you're going to have to clarify what you believe in now.
Yeah, like, tell me what you believe
I'm a
in,
play-by-play
my man.
broadcaster.
Hey, it's
I
all
just
about
want a
the
good game.
Don't let them get you.
I just want a good game. That's all we root for.
I got you. Dan Dada.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Dan Marino. Dan Dada.
Not Dan Dada. People, Yachty still having nightmares about Dan Dada.
Come on.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. Dada what?
Oh, sack him up.
Oh.
Dada what I mean? Go back. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh. Hurry up.
Uh-oh. You gotta get right back ready.
Come on. Anybody get
And
ready?
he hands it
Get ready.
off.
Stay ready. You gotta get ready.
Come on.
Back-to-back stops.
Yeah, go regroup.
Let me regroup. Hold up.
It's third and forever.
Let me see. Hold up. Let me dot up.
Yeah. That what I mean? That what I mean for she's. That what I mean for show. Come on, quick play. Here we go. No.
That's a good play, though. Get your boot out. No, he's going.
Get
All
what
right,
boot
4th
out?
and 12. He's going for it. He's going for it. No
boot
Watch
kickers
for the
needed.
out route, Anderson. It's an out route or inside. It's something coming.
Oh.
It's a dot. Dan Dada.
Oh, it's
Dan
a
Dada.
dot.
Dan
It's
Dada.
open.
4th down. Hey.
4th down, touchdown. That hurt.
You know, it's all
Dan
right.
Dada.
I felt that one.
Stay cool, collect. 4th
Anderson
down,
was
stay
playing
cool,
Madden
collect.
95. This is all.
No, Madden 95. He just trying to be funny.
Anderson, I'm gonna tell you like I tell every guest. I've been down before. That's what Pop said on Friday.
Over.
Get up, Anderson. Come on.
All right. Come on. It ain't over.
Just a
You
two-touchdown
got to
game.
keep that
14
same
to
energy,
go.
right.
man.
2 touchdowns.
This is nothing.
You know, Anderson, if you got to bring out the help, I know we got clicks over there.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it's looking like
You know,
pretty sure. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you know.
Wait. Oh.
Tell him to start
And I saw
stretching
the
out.
video you in.
Deep
Get your
lunges.
hands warm. Start doing this.
Yeah, I saw the video you did with Clicks. You know, how does it feel, you know, to be able to shoot some content with your son? I see his YouTube popping. How that feel, man? I know that's got to feel good.
Hey, quarantine made it possible, man. That's one of the greatest things that happened, bro. Honestly, I've been touring since like 2016, and that lockdown hit. Nobody could go nowhere, and I was in the house with the kids, and man, that was one of the best things that ever happened, man. We done watched so many movies. You want to watch a movie? And we done like made all kinds of. Now you know he's all obsessed with YouTube. He wants to do YouTube sensation. So
We see he got the YouTube popping. I see all that.
Yeah.
He got his talking about his Fortnite. He talking about what characters he wants to see on Fortnite. Y'all got some sketches popping. He got Walmart. He got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he got it, man. You know, he the future, honestly. I'm just trying to do my thing and get out the way. Let him run it, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good pass right there. That's a laser.
You feel me?
Derwin, what you did all quarantine?
Man, really, just grinded, man. Was getting ready for the season. You know what I'm saying?
We just getting ready for the season. Oh, we
Yeah,
ain't
man,
worried.
that's
They ain't even seen the best of Derwin James yet. Don't you even worry about that. We know that.
Oh, no, they done. Oh, you know what time it is. You know we're going to come with it.
That dog just waiting to get off the leash.
Pass.
We all know that.
Telling you, man. Let's lock up, man. Let's lock up.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Right. I'm telling you, I'm used to Madden 93, Madden 83.
This man now he talking about 83.
I mean, handing it to Bo Jackson and Tecmo Bowl and running backwards worked. That was a long time ago. 3rd and 17.
You pick that?
Clutch, you ready? So I got one
The
quarter.
little man Klex is warming up.
You know, I'm surprised the thing ain't popping up that it was for Lil Baby that said that you know we were playing 2 players that weren't in the same class.
Oh, they didn't do that?
Right now they saying you in the same class as Derwin. They haven't told us anything yet. You know, hopefully you can get a stop right here.
Shout out to my management. They set me up. They thought I was way better than I was, okay?
Scott, this is the third person that has blamed management.
I want to send a special shout out.
I'm over here thinking management. They're out there blaming it.
The PR team. They blaming the PR team.
Yeah.
Ready? You the only clicks.
All right, we in the second quarter.
He's eager to go.
I'm bringing in the fruit.
He's eager to jump in. All right, we got a sub. This isn't the first time we've had a sub. We've had a few of them. He's out the way.
I got 2.
Clicks, you in the building.
Come on, Clicks.
Yeah, all right. Little father-son action. I like this. 3rd and 4. He's already got the game face on. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's close.
Anderson, is that you and Clicks on this shirt?
Yeah, you know, this is a little merch. We're testing it out. It ain't out yet, but we working on it. It's a little bootleg.
That's pretty fly.
That. I like that right
there. You feel me?
Yeah,
we're going to figure it out.
4th and inches.
Come on, Click.
Ooh, I think it's going to be a touchdown. I don't think they're going to catch him. To the crib.
Come on, Derwin. He's a kid.
Man, we spare nobody.
He's a
Come on,
child.
Derwin says he spares no one.
Man, we spare nobody.
Wow, Derwin. Have a heart.
It doesn't care if you're 9 or 99.
He doesn't care about kids. He hates all my...
We don't care.
It's all right, Clicks. Clicks, can you hear me, Clicks?
This is it. We got you. Come on.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear him? Can you hear him?
No.
I'm talking to you.
He's locked in, man. He doesn't want anything to do with the Esports player. This is all game face. He's got the ball, though. Kind of his fresh shot at it there.
Okay, let's see Clicks on offense. Let's get it.
Let's see this. Oh. Son.
And it's DRC. It's a new butt player.
Okay, we just got Clicks out, and
I'm sorry. This is one of my other sons coming in.
All right.
Okay.
Is this Adonis? Is this the Adonis I've been hearing about?
Who is this right here, Anderson?
Yes, this is young Matt Attack, okay?
The young Mac Attack, all right?
Matt.
That wasn't me, dog.
28-0.
This is Adonis right here.
Yep, this is Adonis, aka Mac. You're not finna do the same thing. You're not finna get away with this. Let's go.
It's okay.
We've gone to the 3rd string quarterback.
You know, let me tell you something. If we don't get some resistance right here, we might have to go to the Derwin rules, guys.
Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close.
I think this is when things start to change up right here.
28-0.
Right up the field. Yep, that's first down. We'll take that.
Hey, that's something new. That's a new look.
Okay, Adonis go out to the flats a little bit.
You feel me?
Got Derwin head itching.
He said Derwin got Derwin.
Let's go.
Is this?
You don't want it.
I see you saved the best for last. Back to the flats.
Yes, one of my
look at these moves. Puts him in the spin cycle.
Oh.
I think y'all can't be so loud. You know, when you do that, you feed Derwin, and then all he wants to do is score.
Right.
Okay.
What we talking about? The belief.
Look.
I done seen crazier things in life.
I have never seen so much excitement for an 8-yard pass, man. It's beautiful.
You saw the reactions there?
Did it.
Oh, my goodness. Derwin, come on now.
Went full read option there, all the way back to NCAA 14. 3rd and 10.
What? Talking about?
All the way.
Look at it. Well, screen game again. Bo Jackson.
That's a good play right there, young man.
First down.
That's a good play right there, young man.
Straight up the field, fundamental ball. Come on now.
Oh my
Took us 6 weeks to find out about the screen game.
Focus.
The next one I'm taking to the house.
You know what?
All right, Klex has got his hands on the controller
We got
here.
Klex back on.
They're mixing it up. They're mixing it up. We're getting everybody getting some handles here.
Okay,
And
Klex.
here comes the third down.
You know, Klex posted that he was playing Derwin on his YouTube.
Can you not hear them? You can't hear nothing? No. What's going on with this?
All right, third down specialist must be
Sorry,
Adonis.
you can hear me, Anderson. You know, Derwin, you know, Klex posted on his YouTube that he was going to be playing you.
Who that?
So you got a young Klex.
There you go.
Look at this, a toss play. Here comes fourth down.
All right, what we doing fourth down?
I thought about getting his boot out, but he calls timeout.
Let's get a
I
stop
think
right
getting
here.
his boot out was a good play call, Scott, honestly.
Just got a text from some of the guys at EA said we should have played a squads game. AP's 3 versus me, you, and Derwin.
I'm telling you.
Come on now.
I got to be honest with you, it'd be way worse than this.
No.
And Bo Jackson, it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Easy little stop.
94 seconds to the
Derwin,
half. At the
Derwin,
half,
really?
we will bring out those Derwin rules.
Derwin, he's a
Derwin
child.
don't spare nobody. He don't spare nobody from an easy little stop.
Nah, man. You already know. No mercy.
We got to see Adonis's defense here. They're like the real NFL spokesplayer. They got specialists, right? You got guys that come in there when you need the screen game. Fourth down guys, third down guys.
Yeah, I think Adonis might be the best one on the sticks, though, Scott. I'm be honest with you. I think
I'm kind of leaning that way. Yeah. He's like, thanks for putting me down 28-0.
I got $100. You just get it on the board, Matt, please. So when you start talking money, you want station, right?
Yes.
Adonis, let's get this stop right here before halftime. That's a win. You get a stop right here, that mean he has not scored on you. Back him up. Oh no, back him up, back him up. Back him up.
And that's the first touchdown against Adonis. 30, about to be 35-0. And Anderson Paak has seen enough. He's back on the sticks.
Anderson said he back on the stick.
Are you tired of this one?
Derwin
We'll try to
shows
keep
no
you up
mercy.
abreast who's controlling the sticks, DJ. 13 seconds left in the half. 35-0.
We're running this all the way. Let's go. Oh.
Mike Allstott to the 10.
Hold up.
Are you good,
I got a cramp. Wait.
Pause it.
Wait,
Might not be able to.
did Derwin just gave him a cramp in his hand?
Hold on, we might have to finish this later. Hold up.
Hey, Anderson, you a drummer now. We can't have you messing up the money.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no! All right, I'm gonna try to get through it. My hand ain't all the way together, but we're gonna make it happen.
Man,
I'm not 100%. I'm gonna let you know right now, though.
Man. Oh yeah, I think we got a little Jordan flu game coming up, huh?
Yeah, I'm not 100%, but I'm gonna do it by my best. Yeah, see, you lucky, Derwin. Which one?
It's 10 seconds left. What should I do? Just do anything. This one.
I got a feeling delay of game's coming.
No!
I think we need to pause. I'm telling
Oh my God!
And then put him back 5 yards. Nope. Derwin says he's okay with it.
You know what? I think this is the one time we should have started with the Derwin rules, Scott.
Hey, he said, I think this is the one time we should have started.
Derwin James versus the rules, presented by Oakland. And nearly picked up.
Red.
35-0.
Just keep it on the ground, Anderson. We don't want it to be 42-0, because that is what Derwin wants right now. Derwin is itching.
Hey. Oh, okay.
And
come on, Red.
pick. That's how the half will come to a close. 35-0.
Let's
We'll have the second half kickoff, and then we'll pause, and we'll let you, Anderson Paak, pick one of these Derwin rules after this kickoff.
All right.
Let's go.
We got some new ones this week, too,
cool.
Spokes player. We might have to think about the strategy here.
Yeah, we might have to. We definitely don't want Derwin touching 100 points. I mean, that doesn't do good for anybody.
He's not touching him.
If my hand was right.
Oh, he wants the 100 points.
There you go.
You guys don't know Derwin James. He wants the 100
All right,
points.
let's get a pause here. Let me remind you guys of the Derwin rules. We had some new ones this week, in fact. It's not the normal same-o. Number one, he has to sub out, sub in all the backups as much as he can. Number two, has to call out the plays in advance. Hey, I'm running left, I'm running right, I'm passing the ball deep, whatever. And number three, cannot control a DB, which I think he should have to start on the line. He should have to play defensive line the whole defense. But hey, that's just me. Those are the Derwin rules. AP, is there any one of these that you want?
I want him to play with boxing gloves on. Can you do that?
I didn't see that one on the list, but hey, we can add it. That's for sure.
What he said, I got to what?
He has to play with boxing gloves.
I don't know if Derwin has any boxing gloves in the house. Do you have any
No, I don't think
mittens
I
or
got
anything
no
like
gloves.
that?
I don't think I got no gloves.
I got no gloves now. Okay.
Now he does.
No,
You know, I think him not controlling the DB might be you guys' best bet to start.
Yeah, can't control the secondary. All right, can't control, so you can't click on back there, DJ. You know how it goes. Number three, Derwin rule in effect here in the second half, because last week we tried to make him just run the ball and he still put up 90 points. So here we go, second half action coming your way. Anderson Paak taking on Derwin James, and hey, we still got a ways to go here. So let's unpause and let's get back to the action here.
Just got to get on the board,
Anderson Paak and the crew looking for their first points, but they're going to need to stop.
Do not let him score.
We just going to get on the board, y'all, at this point. Come on.
Listen, guys, nobody has taken their first possession second half and scored against Derwin James. If you guys do it, you'll be the first people to do it. You'll be the first to do it. So let's get a stop and get a score.
There you go. Nice stop.
Hey, good play. All right.
Clicks.
We had to change up the rules, Spokes player, because we got him all the rules last week, and he still scored 91 points.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Only runs. Say only runs.
He can get methodical, too. This is when it gets scary. Reggie Bush.
Oh,
almost got him with a hesitation. Out of bounds at the 43.
Oh, man. Derwin, you just don't spare anybody, do you?
He doesn't care, right?
It says first the world, Spokes player. That's the everyone.
You know, his name should be Derwin Savage.
Stop.
You see that little head movement Derwin gave? That irritated him a little bit.
And I don't like when people make a lot of noise in my ear, bro. I just don't. You know me by now, right? That's what's crazy. Like a lot of noise in my ear.
He get a little irritated, and then he take it out on you on the stick.
Yeah.
He had to at least score. Nice.
Boy.
All right, first
We're
and
gonna
10 at
get
the
the score
28,
in,
35
Adonis,
nothing.
Flex, Anderson, let's go. Y'all the triple threat.
Come on. Stop. Oh.
Flex on the sticks right now, and it's a touchdown.
Are you good?
Bo
Yeah, I
Vincent
told
Jackson.
I told y'all what happened.
Go to your room.
No, not go to his room. Not go to his
Oh,
room.
no. I think you're in his room.
Derwin, you just got a kid grounded, bro. I told y'all made a lot of noise. Y'all made a lot of noise, and he started clicking his. He just started clicking his. He started moving his head like he was irritated. And now 2 plays touchdown.
Here we go.
Oh, that was good.
All right.
So I'm on the D line.
You're on the D line.
Adonis, you could be the first person to score with your second half possession.
All right.
This is a brutal Derwin James rule right here. Defensive line only, no click offs.
I'm finna go crazy with Lawrence Taylor. Watch this.
All right,
Interception
let's
everywhere.
see it.
Oh my
Let's
God.
see
Lawrence
it.
Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor. I'm finna go crazy with this boy. Y'all watch this.
So
Lawrence
he's
Taylor
dropping
finna look
back
like a
in
DB.
coverage with Lawrence
Hey,
Taylor. I
Adonis.
love it.
Yeah.
Adonis, he is playing. He's playing the D line. We got to attack him now. We got to go attack him. He's not a DB anymore. We got to go attack him.
Okay.
There you go. Attack. There you go. Attack.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
There goes Bo Jackson. As Derwin James can't switch players as he dives to the ground with Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence gonna be so tired after this game. I promise you.
3rd and 4.
Oh.
Let's go.
That was no.
Yeah, this rule's brutal. This is the equalizer.
First time to score or touchdown.
Because spokes player, when you're playing someone in real life and they use the defensive lineman, you're like, all right, it's light work. This is gonna be real easy.
Yes, sir. You are. I already know, But Derwin is just going to use this fuel to try to make a play. So we got to watch him now. It's still Derwin James.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh.
That's third. That's third.
All right. Big 3rd down.
This is what it comes down to. Come on.
Come on, Adonis. Focus. You got to focus.
I'll be Matt. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
First down. Come on.
That's a 1st down.
Sweating now, huh,
Derwin?
How cool?
Derwin, how you feel about this rule right here?
Sweating. He's sweating.
Nah, I'm just working on my D line. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning a couple swim moves or something.
There we go.
We still gonna lock in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got to.
Still lock in.
You're moving the ball and you're keeping Derwin's offense off the field.
That's key.
Uh-oh, he just moved his head again. Uh-oh. He just
Look at
moved
this
his
guy.
head again.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Boom.
I told you, when he moves his head, that's when he goes to the line.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Still
That
looking
means
for
he
our
just took
first
something
score.
personal.
Okay. 4th quarter. We have to
Put your 4s up.
Okay, Adonis,
Well,
how we
he
gonna
scored
attack him now?
91 points last week, so you've have that at least.
Oh.
It's a screen game.
Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right,
Let's go.
Adonis.
Let's go.
Adonis, now
Fourth
listen.
down.
He can't
All we need to
play.
do is get on the board.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
They're going
Okay.
for the long field goal. No, they call timeout. It's gonna be it was a
Adonis,
49-yarder.
He can't play a DB, so you gotta attack him. You gotta go mid deep, a little deep. Get a first down.
Be on the board.
Whoa! That was
It's
Not this
up and it is
what?
so good.
I was sure.
Just short.
Not this
I'm
week.
running out of kids. Bring
He
him.
said not this
Bring your
week.
ass out here.
Not this week.
Come here. Bring my 3-year-old out here. I'm running out of kids. Y'all go somewhere. Y'all don't know how to play. Let me type. I thought y'all play this.
We do.
We do.
Playing that.
What are you talking about? We do.
Put up.
My hand.
Let him put on 42.
All right, Anderson Paak back on the sticks
That
here.
is true, Adonis. Adonis, that
You
is
let him
true.
know I'm injured, though,
Anderson,
right?
definitely.
He put up 1.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
The ball is out. It's picked up by AP.
That's when you thought. I don't know what they told you, Derwin.
AP on the sack
funny,
and the
man.
scoop. Almost had to
funny,
score. They hype over there.
It's a big hop for you. XX, what are you thinking?
Go, boy, go!
Let's go. Oh! Oh!
And Mike Vick, that's a first down to 11. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Red zone time.
Let's go!
This is a brutal Derwin James roll here.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They're feeling it over there.
Let's go.
Adonis, they heat up over there.
You're in trouble.
Back up, boy. Back up.
Sit down.
Let him win.
Sit down. What are you doing?
Look.
Adonis says, let me work. Adonis says, let me work. There's a run commit.
I never seen.
Yo, my heart is beating.
You did not play.
My heart is
Bro, you're
Nothing.
99%.
Here we go. Here we go.
99%.
Oh my God.
Oh!
Here's the blitz.
You had to. You had to. It's forward.
3rd and goal.
It's. Come on, you got this. You got this.
Why?
Oh my God.
No! I told you.
And it's picked off. It's
No, it's
Derwin
good.
James in the
Look
flats.
how close it is.
You had points, and they let him off the hook. They are who we think they are.
A family. I like that. Y'all united. I do like that.
Yo! Chill out.
So
Derwin, that wasn't even cool, bro.
Need a 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
4.
Need 1. Do not
Derwin, we got to get them the ball, man. Come on, Derwin, get them the ball. Let us see them one more time.
One chance. This is good.
That was heartbreaking.
No.
You had the ball to 1.
That was
The header at the 1. What else you want me to do?
Let's just, I'm at a loss for it.
If he gets the ball, if he gets the first down, I'll keep turning.
Can you go? Can you? Okay.
I think this is the second lowest scoring game, though.
Listen.
I don't have the stats in front of me.
I have
No,
Grammy.
we'll
Okay.
take it 50-0. 50-0. Good week.
Hey, shutout to shutout.
Yeah, well, he's playing against kids.
Yeah. You think you're real tough. He's playing against children.
Oh! Yo!
Give me the sticks.
Derwin, they are attacking you as a unit.
Yeah.
I told you I like it, man. That family, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
The greatest comeback of all time. Here we go.
You need another.
Watch Daddy work.
You're gonna
Anderson
regret.
Paak back on the
You're
stick.
gonna regret. You're
Greatest
gonna
comeback.
regret this after this.
Could very well be.
Number 14.
What are you doing?
Could very well be.
Oh!
Laser team. So if you score here, Derwin, are you going for 2? I heard you say 50-0.
Oh, yeah. Definitely going for 2.
Let's go. Good stop.
Reggie Bush, no.
Give him the stick.
Minute to go.
Give him the stick.
He has good defense.
Okay.
Come on, we need a score.
You got to get the 50 piece.
No.
Yeah, throw that away. Because he felt the pressure. You feel me?
It's like.
He felt that
Nah,
pressure.
I think that's a late hit. You can't hit the quarterback late.
He felt that
Hey,
pressure.
this is the most.
I know.
Flag.
Tried to pass it
I
to
mean,
a fan.
they're in great spirits, aren't they, Scott? It's beautiful.
It's animated over there. I'll say that. It's very animated.
No way.
Touchdown.
Derwin paying these people. See, this is why I can't, you know.
He said, I'm paying these people.
I don't understand it. Derwin, what kind of
It's a
ring you got
refund
going
time.
I could have scored, bro.
I
could have scored.
None of these buttons was working when I see. That's a
Is he going for
rule.
50? He's going for 50. The 2-point conversion time.
No, he ain't.
Stretch play.
Wait.
Ooh, Reggie Bush. It's a 50 burger.
Oh my God.
He said he was going to get 50. He got it.
Derwin, I hope you're happy now.
Good week, man. Good week.
If y'all don't get me on
Adonis
this
is like,
board,
hey, I still got 25 seconds to go here.
Fumble.
If you don't put me on the board, you will
2
sleep
timeouts.
outside.
Derwin.
Adonis, we got to go deep, Adonis. We got to go deep.
Yeah,
we can't be doing
exactly.
those little small routes. We got to go deep.
If you're just showing us, Derwin is tethered to a defensive line only. He can't switch. And there's a first down. Got to get a timeout.
Timeout. There we go.
Time out. I already called.
Yeah, we're good. Hail Mary, run quick.
Let's get about 20 more yards. We can get us a field goal or something.
It's a screen. It's a screen. And he got tackled in bounds, I think. Do you need a timeout?
Was that inbound or out of bounds? Hey, come on.
He used
Hey,
the timeout.
Adonis,
That
we get
stops the
about
clock.
15 more yards. We can kick a field goal, Adonis. We get about 15 more yards.
Oh my God! Here we go. Stop.
In the middle of the field. No timeouts.
Timeout.
It's going to be 50-0.
No, Derwin.
Pause it.
Derwin, call timeout. You know that ain't right. Derwin, call timeout. Quit cheating.
Timeout.
I am. I got y'all.
Okay.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Sure.
A little bit of
Sure,
charity.
one second.
All right, now we get the field goal.
There we go.
There we go.
Adonis.
He has a heart.
If you
Derwin
kick
called
this, Adonis, if you make this field goal, you have the
There you
biggest
go.
moral victory of all time.
Yo, where's the field goal, yo?
Formation.
How do I
Get back. Concept, back. Press concept. Concept.
Uh-oh.
Concept.
Go all the way down.
Listen to
Special teams.
Special teams.
I thought you.
It's not there. It's
No,
not there.
back. Press back.
Oh,
Press
you're
back.
in run.
Press back.
Uh-oh.
Press
We
back.
got delay a game coming. We got
Call
delay a
timeout
game coming.
again.
Derwin, call timeout.
Call timeout again.
If you
He
have a
can't
heart,
call 2 in a row. He can't call 2 in a row.
We'll see if Derwin declines the penalty here.
All right, how do I do it?
Penalty decline, man.
Okay,
Penalty decline.
Hey, let's go,
Formation.
man. You gotta get in this
Formation.
end zone,
No,
little
Press
man.
back.
Little man, you better get in this end zone right
Okay, we
now.
got it.
Now press
Get in
back.
this end zone, little man.
You just get us on the board.
If you win this,
He missed
Adonis,
the
you make this,
49-yarder earlier.
I better see some tears. You make this.
Uh-oh, he might have hooked it. He might have hooked it. It's up, and it is no good.
How? It was perfect. It's not even me. It's not even me.
Q-Tip said, can I kick it? No, you
Some
can't.
kids getting a whooping.
Turn the cameras off. Come here.
50-0.
I told y'all.
That's you.
As the WWE ensues.
Good game,
And it's all
man.
smiles once again for Derwin. Anderson, how do you think you did? 50-0. I got to know. Now that it's all over, how'd you do? No, he's got his headset off. We'll let him put it back on. Yeah, AP, we got you. How'd you think you did? 50-0.
Listen, there was a few things working against me. Like I've been this hand.
Yeah.
Been cramping all week, and I didn't want it. I was gonna cancel it, but I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was already not 100%. I thought we was playing Madden 95 because I'm actually a pro at that. And this is, last minute in my management. I'm gonna have a long talk. The kids, y'all ain't gonna see for weeks. Nothing. Derwin, you a beast, man.
Good game, man. Good game. Appreciate it, man.
We'll get you on the flip side, bro.
Derwin,
I'll be back.
Derwin, how do you think the Anderson Paak crew did over there, the trio?
Yeah, I'm proud of his boys. They got on there and they fought hard, man. I liked it that they was together the whole game. So it showed a lot of love over there.
once, but
Yeah.
A lot of love, a lot of heart. And Derwin, by the way, I don't think you know who next week opponent is, right? So we're going to get your reaction here. I'm going to tell you next week you'll be taking on, that's right, Tyreek Hill again. What's your thoughts on a rematch against Tyreek Hill?
I can't wait. I know he wants a revenge on me, and I know he's been scouting, so it's going to be fun.
Well, for those that don't know, Tyreek Hill is one of the best Madden players in the league. Well, these two guys faced off earlier this year in the competition called the Checkdown, and here's how it went down.
It got real.
It's Derwin James. It's Tyreek Hill. It's the Checkdown Madden Tournament Finals.
Old school head-to-head match.
Let's go to the apartment.
Between two good players.
Apartment.
Wow.
It's flooding out here. It's flooding.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Flooding.
Get the floaties out.
Let's go. To the apartment. We going.
Come on.
To the apartment. To the apartment. Hey, we going to go cover the spread, yo. We going to go cover the spread, yo.
Should've went for the shootout against you,
Hey,
though.
can I be a champion for once?
Well, 52-3. Derwin, is it going to be different this time or much of the same?
You know, we come in with the same mentality. Can't wait till next week.
All right, Anderson, before we let you go, first of all, awesome having you on the show. It was such a blast. I think the hand cramps are still coming in there. Before we let you go, can we ask you to look into the camera and give your best advice to Tyreek Hill for next week?
Listen, Tyreek Hill, fundamental ball. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't depend on nobody but yourself, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? Just stick to what you know. And, being loud, I think that helps because he doesn't like a lot of loud noises. So I think that throws him off. Too. And so make sure you get one of them extra mics.
Loud noises. I love it. I love it.
Have a blowhorn when you're playing, bro.
Everyone, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show. We all had a bunch of fun. Make sure you check out next week, Derwin James versus the World, presented by Oakley, with Derwin James versus Tyreek Hill. The revenge match is going to be amazing. 10 p.m. Eastern time next week. That's right, next Tuesday. And tune in early as we have a live final of our King of the Hill competition for NFL rookies. Jerry Jeudy of the Broncos takes on C.D. Lamb of the Cowboys for the end of the season title of King of the Hill. You don't want to miss that one. For Derwin James, spokes player Anderson Paak, and all his friends, Scott Cole is here with you. We will see you next week.
Derwin James versus the World is presented by Oakley. Level up with Prism Lens technology. And in part by Gillette. Go all out with an exclusive offer on NFL team razors at gillette.com/Madden. And by Verizon. 5G built for gamers.
Hi, I'm Chris Rock. Oh, it's not about me. I get it. No. Zoom in on it. The new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G meets Verizon 5G. 5G just got real, man. Pow!
Oh no, another pizza deal that's carryout only? Introducing the new $10 tastemaker from Pizza Hut. Get any 3 toppings you want delivered for just one easy payment of $10. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Gillette Pro Glide and Pro Glide Gel. 5 blades in a pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you start the day with a clean shave and a clean face.
He's got the ball, looking downfield. He's going to have to hurdle the tiny trike. Look at him tiptoe free. Oh, what a spin move. This dad will not be denied his hearty meat and veg. Campbell's Chunky Soup that eats like a meal.
Matt, I think I got my fantasy nights mixed up. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Snickers satisfies.